everyone, and welcome to Songwoven. I am Tim Don Tran. Can we please introduce, can the cast please introduce themselves around the table? And please, after you introduce yourselves in any order, tell me, what's your favorite snack?
My name is Jenny Sherrard. I play Cecilia Idlewind. I don't know what my favorite snack is. My instinct always with food questions is just to say chocolate because I always tell children that my hair used to be blonde like my sister's and my mom's as a kid, but I ate so much chocolate that it turned brown. So, there we go.
I love that. My hair has always been brown. And I am Emma Moscow. I am a player character, also known as a PC, also known as a pizza crafter. And my favorite snack to eat are Cheez-Its. I love them cheesy little nibs.
Top tier, yeah.
I love pistachios with the shells on. You have
Nut job.
Literally. There is a certain quality, a certain skill set that you must acquire through like watching YouTube videos and eating pistachios with the shells on. No, you chew the shell and you swallow it, but you have to chew it in such a way that it doesn't cut up your mouth like a little blade hurricane.
Psycho! No!
But you know, that's a skill that I acquired as a DM, a delicate muncher.
I hate you.
I was wondering why you didn't say the DM part. I was like, it's not pistachio munching because that's PM.
It's all a setup, Jenny. It's all a setup.
JT, I need to borrow the shovel real quick, you know?
But in all seriousness, my favorite snacks is pizza and cheesecake combined. Anyways. Yes, welcome to episode 8 of a Songwoven. 8 episodes, 8 weeks of us doing this crazy little show, of all of us. Of Cecilia, of Jean-Claude, of the people in the chat.
The NPCs.
The NPCs, the nipples.
The nippuses.
The nipples. The nipples. People are saying hi to me in chat, but I'm above them. So, anyways, do we have any announcements or anything before we can go ahead and jump into the role play?
Look at Timmy's haircut. It's
Yes.
better this week than it was last week.
Because it grew out.
Well, that's good that your hair grows really fast, though.
Yes, it does. I was like someone said to me, I was like the BTS version of Kim Jong-un. I was very confused by that because I did not know what they meant.
What?
AKA,
That's awful!
AKA, that someone was me in the mirror.
Okay,
With the
that's
selfie
fine.
camera on.
No!
I guess.
BTS channel? No! No!
It's like, who said that to you? I'll punch them. But it's you, so I
Like,
won't.
oh, it's myself.
I was John. It was like a Johnny Bravo scenario. I was like, oh, who's that guy? I was like, oh, who's that BTS version?
Remember, it was also Kim Jong-un. Dear Lord. The only announcement, I think, really, I mean, this is later on in the month, but we're having a holiday pre-recorded episode, right?
On
Correct.
Christmas Day.
Christmas.
If anyone happens to be around when we would stream on Christmas Day, and we will be off on January 1st, which is also a Sunday, there will just be nothing that day.
Mhm.
But on Christmas Day, there will be Christmas things going on.
Merry Chrysler. Happy Honda Days.
Heck yeah.
Toyota, what's the Toyota one?
I
Toyota
don't-
Tidings.
Oh.
Toy Noops. No, that's not right. That's
I
not.
think it's Toyota Tidings.
Yeah,
Hold on, I
Toyota
have a
Tidings.
graphic.
Oh, these are things.
All these things. Anyway.
We're gonna play
Please
a car game? A car Christmas game?
Ooh, wait,
Set-
wait.
Set in
wait,
the Cars
wait.
universe.
Yes, the Cars universe.
It's Dennis's
Wait.
dream.
It's Dennis's dream.
Everyone's machinery.
You know, they have like dances of sugar plums in his head. This is Dennis's dream. Dances
Oh.
of little cars.
Anyways, if that's it, we're gonna get loose. We're gonna get crazy. We're gonna get Kim Jong unleashed.
Ah!
Let's go! All right. With that said, let's jump right into the recap. Somebody do the recap, please.
We went to Warlington to restock. Or, yeah, that's where we went. It's near a mine, Kolig mine. We went to Very Good Smithing. And this
character.
dude was crazy. His name was Balgrim Buster. He was insane. And he gave us a a saddlebag to get that basically has a griffin in it. It's like a bag of holding, but it has a griffin in it, and it gives us like tasks to get magic items of certain rarity, and it will pay us. And the griffin was very sad that this guy seemingly was trying to get rid of him, but he was like, "Oh, it's well, I guess you guys are good. I'll go with you, sure." Um,
We also
and
get
then
spells with the bag too, I think, right?
Yes, we didn't go into that in stream, but I have the whole description there. And Timmy did say Cecilia knows everything it does, so I would know that it can cast a lot of cool spells, like legend lore, for example, and like identify and detect magic. I'm just going off of memory. I hope those were right. I think they are.
We're gonna use all of them.
Hey, Phoenix is like, I'm the legend lore, though. Wait.
MVP.
But yeah, so Augustus the Sphinx, who had rejoined us, he went inside the saddlebag to catch up with Thaddeus the Griffin. And he came out already, right, Timmy?
No, he's still in there.
Oh, he's still in there.
He went for a visit.
Yeah, he's talking to him. And we all had heart-to-hearts instead. Cecilia and Claude talking about, like, Cecilia's like, I feel kind of guilty, and Claude's like, no, you're supposed to do this. And super sweet. Where Stellar and Jaime went to go restock and get some things, and also discuss whether or not they want to stay with us. We decided that we might try to put the moon on Jaime, do like a moonbeam or something to try to figure out if he is a werewolf. Though, I keep avoiding the term werewolf, but Claude just keeps saying various were creatures.
Were otter is his most popular theory yet.
Were banana, but that's not a creature. I had to think of a creature, and I said banana.
Were nanner.
Were nanner.
The were banana, you know. So we found out all about everybody's past and things. We found out that Stellar has a dragon mark. It's not a positive thing for her, and we found out that she is the daughter of the arbiter of the Silurian Empire, which is an empire on the eastern part of the continent, aka where we are ultimately going to be heading to. So she ran away, and Stellar's not her real name. She will not tell us her real name, but that's okay. And she was in part of like a kind of like resistance group
of lore bards, bardin lores.
Yep. And yeah, the Sooth Masons, that's what they were called. And yeah, those are the most important things. Jaime had a very normal life. Well, not normal, but much calmer
question his beginnings with the monks, though. Something's off there.
He said he had heard the monks talk about werewolves before when he's overheard them, but that couldn't possibly be related to him, you know? He's in denial.
I wonder if it's like a shelter, like a monk shelter for werewolf babies.
Yeah, maybe.
Just puppies everywhere.
And with that, that's the recap.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect.
Good job, Jenny.
Great job.
Jenny.
Amazing job. We stay in Jenny in this house. So just a little bit of a disclaimer. Oh no, you are freezing up for me now.
I told you it is.
Oh no, Jenny, come back!
I wasn't doing it for me earlier.
I'm just gonna get rid of logic capture. Okay, the stream's gonna get all messed up for a second. You guys ready?
Okay,
I
bye,
have so much
Jenny.
power.
I told everyone today
I
was
have
gonna be
so
crazy.
much power.
Jenny, come
I'm
back.
gonna switch my camera.
She turned into the thing. No,
Is someone else a DM now? Who's the DM right now?
it's you.
I'm the DM. I have all the power.
I am
I'm gonna
Jean-Claude.
switch.
Oh no! Wait, I have to be Cecilia.
Eiffel Tower.
I'm back with different lighting because I changed cameras, but it should be
Looks the
smoother now.
same
at
to
least.
me.
Oh yeah,
Yep, looking good.
it looks a little darker on mine, but that's okay.
Someone in the chat, not gonna name any names, went, "Yo, new DM."
You just so you know, I have the power. I could turn my camera off at any time and become the DM.
Oh yeah, check this out. Oh, I'm still the DM.
Yep.
Mine do anything?
You have no power.
I have no power.
No.
God.
No, I think Emma. I think if you turned your camera off, I think it would make. I don't know
I
if
think
it
you'd
would
be the
make
DM
the DM.
because it would be.
I think it'd make you.
Do you realize the power you have to sacrifice? You have to sacrifice your identity to become DM. Do you know what that means? Do you know the power that you have to exude?
Guys, master.
All right. And,
Focusing. I'm focusing.
another thing that DM stands for is Dragon Mark. I will say, if you are very well learned about Dragon Marks in the Forgotten Realms, mine is a tad bit different, a lot different actually, but the same mechanical concept. There's a very cool lore in there, but you have to pay me $20 to get access to it.
Can we
I'm
get
just
a
kidding.
Patreon?
One day.
One day.
You think Timmy will let anyone pay him?
It's paying. Technically it's paying the both of you. So but but yeah, it's different, but it is just as sexy. So anyways, I never said these words before. I'm really scared. How about
Sexy.
we stop? You gotta warn me. You have to warn me before you say things. In general, I guess. Anyways, how about we all dive into yet another session into the beautiful world of Songwoven.
Ooh, Songwoven.
Where we last left off, traveling through the crowned Jackal Valley. We returned to the we returned to the Lanya road. Yes, after a slight stop to resupply and to recuperate about the yesterday's events, the group of four journey once again onto the road with a renewed sense of direction. Rain.
Ooh, sound
Thunder.
effects. Oh. Yay.
A storm has sweltered over time. Says as a cloud of darkness enshrouds the wagon. It says an even bigger cloud of heavy rain downpours an hour for fledgling adventurers. Cecilia, you count the thunder strikes, and they have been getting more and more numerous since, louder, and they shake you. You see the lightning creates crevices in the skies as it crashes down far off. Once, twice, each one with more branches of foliage streaking out from it. It has only been getting worse and worse as the weather storm picks up more and more.
How far do I think we are from the town?
From Vilvetide, you are beginning to approach the border between House Parveen's Torres and House what's his name? Goodness, House Marshallin.
Yeah, I just want to be away from House Parveen territory.
Yeah.
And very soon, you are going to pass. Says the Cordalax River. The Cordalax River, which creates the boundary between the two territories. Yes. However, you've been moving at a bit of a slower pace because of the oncoming storm. Jaime and Stellar have both been trying to tie down the canvas over the wagon because it almost flew off multiple times. So no one's really having a good time. Your horses, Cecilia.
He's stressed out, yeah. Very stressed.
Jean-Claude, you are the one piloting the vehicle at the moment. Using your trusty map in front of you, which is now very wet. You are just with your kind of like small umbrella that doesn't completely cover you, with the reins in the other hand, and keep looking down at the map and looking up. You're doing your best at the moment as the three children stay in the wagon behind you.
Listen, this is what happens in the Grofengold all the time. I have attended.
What?
I got it.
What?
Focus the fuck.
I'm just messing with you. Stellar goes.
You're not really that far away, so...
Jean-Claude, give me a land vehicle check. It's a wisdom check.
Oh, come on. I'm not wise. Okay, so I just roll straight wisdom or saving throw?
Straight wisdom. Jean-Claude. Yay! That's the number in my head.
Was it really? Okay. Wow.
I mean, these roads are, well traveled. So they're there for a reason, but it's muddy and everything is kind of rough right now, but
thunder and lightning and yeah.
You are following along your path, but you are moving at a slower speed than it would take you. You were going to get the Velvetide tonight, but because of the weather, and thankfully not because of dysentery, it's getting there a bit slower.
Yo, if we Oregon Trail this, I'm a win.
Yeah, you have Lay on hands.
Have fun fording the river.
I played that game so hard. Don't threaten me.
A river's before you. What do you do?
Never mind. Continue.
You do see on the map, someone in the chat says F your river. Give me the giggles. You do see on the map there is upcoming towards the border. You do know that this is a map that was drawn by Delmira plotting her trip, plotting different supply stops and such. There is a small circle next to the border along the river, and it seems to have it's a circle, and right next to it is a question mark.
I'm the one that has the map?
Yes.
Cecilia!
Yeah?
Cecilia, what does this mean?
She tries to move closer to look.
You do.
Peek under the thing. Does she
The
know what it
umbrella,
means?
You do not have any idea.
I don't understand either.
Well, I mean, is it? Wait, so where is it? Is it closer to us, I assume, than the town that we're supposed to hit?
It's between you and the town you're supposed to go.
On
And
the
we're
road or
On
off the road?
It's a bit off the road, but close to it.
And it's circled near a lake, you said, right?
Yes, it's near a lake that acts as the border between the two territories. It's before you get to the other territory.
Do you think this is something worth looking at, or should we avoid the lakes for potential drownings?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe, with the storm.
We might need to stop.
Yeah, if we have to stop anyways, maybe. But if we're able to get to town, that would be ideal, I
Thunder.
think.
I have do we have any druids on board by any chance? Anyone who could fix this right now? Anyone who wants to step in?
Yeah, sure, I'll do a nice little rain dance to stop the rain.
Fuck up, shimmy out.
Don't call me that.
Stell out, shit.
Thank you.
And he looks at Cecilia and goes, we should probably... I don't know where else to stop, and I'm not sure if it is a good idea just to pull off onto the side of the road.
You're right. I mean, I guess we could see.
It is a water source as well. I mean, we have enough water, and he points to the rain.
Or it'll, flood.
Flood. Or it will flood. That is also a good point. Is there anywhere else on the map that looks like it would be a safe place to stop?
There is there's a town that's also close to the that's also between you and the circle actually. It is a place called Pine Blossom.
I don't know how I feel about a town called Pine Blossom.
It has very horror movie vibes actually.
It does.
I just got Stephen King so hard right there. And if this is a horror session, I'm so down for it, but know that I will be doing that of the tropes.
I asked out of game what phase the moon was last in, out of curiosity, because I might pay attention to that as someone who, worships a goddess of the moon. At what point of this day will I remember what phase the moon's supposed to be tonight, Timmy, just out of curiosity?
Oh. Well, now that you asked, a person...
Is it full?
It's full.
Oh,
Tonight. It will be.
Okay,
It was waxing last night.
Shit, but I can't meta. I can't meta that. Because I don't know shit.
But you know who can. But who can not meta but actually knows.
Yeah, she is remembering to she's thinking about I know we were talking about wanting to settle down and try to see what we can do with Jaime tonight, and she's like, or actually, if we don't get inside tonight, tonight is a full moon.
Oh! You hear that, Jaime? What? Is that legitimate, or are you also messing with me? Sorry, what?
I asked before, but have you ever been outside in a full moon?
Of course I have.
Oh, but you're not sure.
I mean, I've had the moonlight touch me. Yes, of course. Full moons, I've seen those. From inside, through a window, mostly.
Does a tent count? Do you think, Cecilia, if we put him under a tent, or does it have to be inside wooden house?
I mean, I don't know. I just know that he had that reaction to the moon shards before. And maybe, there would be nothing with a full moon. I feel like you would know if you spent your whole life, you would know if something happened to you on a full moon, right? So,
And like when he turns when he turns into a were otter, isn't it isn't it worse to have him around other people?
It would be worse.
Even if this affliction it turns me to something else, it will not. I promise, I swear to you, I will not turn feral. That is not who I am.
No, and I still don't think it's that. I think you would know. I think you would. I just, it's just going through my brain, and there's lots of thunder and things, and it's hard to think in the rain. But
Well, maybe if we go to nope, Siva, you nope, shut up, I'm shutting up.
I was just maybe it's something to think about, though. That maybe we do want to be indoors for more than just the rain.
So here's what we can do too. If we go into this peach blossom town that does not sound sketchy at all in any way, shape, or form, we could also ask about the circled question mark on the map. Surely the locals would have a better idea than we do.
That's a good thought, actually, yeah. I think it says pine blossom, by the way.
Yes, Pine Blossom. The little cute town of Pine Blossom. Because I'm so
You see Stella.
idyllic.
You hear Stella goes, "Ugh, don't trust that."
We have to go now. I need to see who's in this town.
Midsommar. No.
I love that you got a horror. It started becoming a horror session when you heard Pine Blossom.
Can you not? I am prepared for welcome to Pine Blossom. Very, I'm ready for cult vibes. I'm prepared.
The gods have brought us rain today.
The gods have brought us rain. Merrily blessed are we.
Anyway.
I'm so prepared. I'm ready.
Yeah. So, the two of you in the front, as you're kind of striving to make your way forward, and thunder again, boom, boom, it starts hitting once, twice, in the distance. You do catch the talks between Jaime and Stellar. Stella going, "It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be just like I promised. I'm not going to leave you." Jaime going, says, "We have to find out, and it's not going to be as bad as everyone thinks. I do hope I am a were-otter, if I am aware anything." Yeah, I think that'd be really cute. Except I think were-otters can tear me up and chew off my limbs, but at least you'll swim really cutely.
It'll be really good for the rain. I mean, not will, it would, because I don't think you are.
Also, otters have tiny little mouths, so it would take a while to chew through the arm.
Yes, but they also have very sharp teeth and nails, and they can pierce through skin very easily. And
but can they though? Because they use the little rocks on their tum-tums, and they go with the clams.
And Stella goes, "Legitimately," and it sounds like I'm kidding. I've seen otter gangs before fight, and they were fighting each other all the way in Acheron.
This is terrifying. They're forming gangs now.
All the way in the Solarian Empire. They have otter
what your
gangs.
empire otters are like?
Is that what progress means?
It is messed up. It is messed up in Solaria. They'll do anything for progress.
Is this progress?
Little fun
Otter
fact.
gang.
Little fun fact. Little fun fact. In real life, London does have, in fact, 2 otter gangs that legitimately have turf wars.
Guys, that has to be a one-shot.
Let's do it.
West Side Otters.
West Side Otter.
Otters.
When you're an otter, you ought to be mean. I don't know.
Um, almost making it to the destination. Jaime and Stella, who have been really distracted with like keeping the canvas down and just trying to survive, like just trying to make sure things don't fly off. You do hear Stella go, hey Cecilia, how you holding up? Thunder.
Great time to ask.
It's just,
It's fine. It's fine.
yeah, I hate thunder too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. You guys found us a place to get away from the thunder, right?
Yeah. Pine blossom.
Oh, great.
Hopefully.
Suddenly not suspicious at all.
This is
Sounds
the,
great.
this is the start of every horror novel.
It's okay. We can decide the final girl. It is a thing, right? It's Cecilia. I've decided. The end.
What? What does that even mean?
Do you guys not know what a final girl is in a horror
I
movie?
know
Yes.
out of character.
And Taylor goes, it would be Cecilia. That's right. She has Final Girl material all over her.
Was I am comedic relief, so I would be dead first, most certainly.
I'm the coolest one. I'm the coolest one here. So like, I'm dead first. Hi.
And then he looks at Jaime and goes, and where are you in the order, Jaime?
Well, if he's the were-otter, then...
And he has a
No, I don't want to scare you.
I
Ashley.
don't want to.
None of this is
I
going
don't
to
want to be a
happen.
killer.
We're
I
not
don't
going
want to be a killer.
None of this is going to happen. Jaime's not going to turn into a wear something, and we're not going to go into a murder book.
Thunder. Stella goes, I'm rooting for you, Cecilia. That's when you see it. Oh, God.
Blossom! Pine Blossom!
I will say, chat, they kind of predicted things earlier, and I pre-timed this session. So
For real? Is it a horror session? Oh, God.
I can't believe Pine Blossom was enough to give everything to you.
Oh,
The vibes.
Oh, no!
And just in case the people watching the VOD, you're wondering what does that all have to do with the title of this episode, you'll find out.
What is the title?
What's the title of the episode, Timmy?
You guys will find out when I name the episode and upload it.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! It's a horror-themed episode.
It's a sign, two poles that flank each side of the road, and it's a very it's a brass iron sign. It says pine blossom, and it has legitimately a very nice and embedded design. There are pine trees to the
I
side
can't
of
handle
it.
this. I can't handle this again. Y'all, I am the biggest scaredy cat. Just prepare for scream. Turn down your volume. Turn it all the way down.
You see, she's gone. She's gone.
Utterly terrified, Swolford says.
Utterly terrified. I'm like, Blanky. Emotional support, Blanky.
That's not gonna protect you, anyways.
Maybe they will!
It is a fenced community. It is fenced, but you see that the gates are wide open. But because of the wind, it's kind of kind of creaking as it kind of goes back and forth a bit. That's not a creaking sound. It's a creepy creaking sound. A creeping sound. So you see that there's a large fence, but there's no buildings in view just yet. They seem to have a lot of plots of land here. And as you go inward more, as you kind of crest over a hill, you begin to see the river flowing. It's flowing incredibly hard, harsh. You see harsh uproars of water and torrents blasting down the river, as some of it kind of overflows onto the bank. But you eventually begin to see a little bit, like 3 minutes in of traveling in there, you begin to see the little bits of civilization. It's a small town capitalized by a very large manor.
Oh gosh.
Oh! It's not like I've played Curse of Strahd before.
There is a very large manor.
This is what you meant about the vampire thing.
Oh shit! Are we dealing with fucking vampires?
I played a game recently where there were vampire nobles, and Timmy said, "Please forget about that." When I was telling him about it.
They're vampire nobles. They're gonna be
sorry, spoiling everything because I accidentally predict things, but it might not be here. It probably is here. I bet it's here.
Nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna be a really cool night, guys.
If they don't sparkle, I quit.
Oh.
I know what you are.
Oh, they shimmer.
Oh, do they sparkle?
They shimmer. A very large manor that is lit on the inside, and small and small like houses that surround it, but it is definitely the manor that sort of like encompasses the entire picture of the of Pine Blossom. You had
Pine Blossom.
I can't believe it. You're so Emma is so sharp. I can't believe.
No, I'm not. I'm just paranoid. There's a difference.
Jean, as you head inward, you notice that the torch lights are out on the street. Obviously so. And you see some lit windows of different, a lot more humble buildings aside. You see, you watch the first building you come across. You see a halfling woman, very button cheeks, a button nose, slowly watching you as you pass. And as soon as you wave, shuts the curtains on the window.
Oh dear. It's like the Bank and Rake and Fast movie. Santa Claus is coming to town.
You moving slightly inward for anyone to help you. You do spot a sort of another halfling, sort of like a bag overhead, rushing across the dirt road. These buildings are lit inside. It's supposedly like it's not nighttime at the moment. It's like the afternoon, like getting to the evening. So like the sun should be out. So that's why people are still up. You see this halfling man like dash across the road, but like stops to see you travelers in your wagons. And he just goes, "Hi there!" Says, "You lot don't look like you're from around here."
Do you think so? We are just innocent, lovely passerbys in your town. Do you happen to have somewhere to stay for the night?
Because I feel inclined to answer, but I do feel like there is some suspicion to be casted at you on the fact that you said that you are innocent passerbys.
We are but a family. This is my 3 children. I am Jean-Claude Boucheron.
Oh, wonderful! We're all also a family in this town. This lovely town of Pine Blossom.
Oh, what?
My name is Jerome Douglas. Jerome is spelled Chrome.
You mean Chrome?
Jerome. Yes, I know. It's a curse.
Okay. Okay, Jerome. So this is your family started in town of... I'm confused. Please walk me through.
Oh, not my real family, but we get by. Anyways, you should be looking for
What?
shelter, but we don't have an inn here exactly. You could says you can go towards the manor and ask the Longglade family to see if they could give you shelter. They give a lot of people shelter. Or if you so fancy yourself, you can head over to the Dark Manor.
Oh.
Sorry, that seems daunting. That's just what the locals call it. It's an abandoned house, like a bit off to the side over there.
Well, that sounds great. It sounds like free, right? You could just stay there for free if it's abandoned.
Yeah, I guess you can do that, but on account of the voices and stuff that people hear inside and the sightings of different individuals inside that shouldn't be there, if you're a paranoid person, then I really don't recommend staying in there.
So this is so fascinating. And the people who are in the big manor, who are they again? What are their names?
Oh, they're the Longglade family. They're the reason why this town even exists. Oh, they're wonderful.
I'm sure they are. And they have done nothing about this event. You know what? I think we should go have a chat with them. Don't you think, Cecilia?
It's just that every time someone goes look, nothing happens. But things only happens when people kind of trespass at night.
Oh,
At the dark manor or the light manor?
Oh, the Dark Manor. That's not the real name though.
What is it called?
Oh, it's just a house. Someone used to live there. He was a real disturbed fella.
That
oh,
sounds... I mean, Cecilia, honestly, the pros list keeps growing for the abandoned, house. Free real estate, company occasionally. Maybe they have room service
why?
with these voices.
Why? So you don't want to ask the Longglade family if we can stay in their not haunted manor?
We should probably get permission since they run this town, apparently, Chrome is saying.
Yeah, that's me.
Unless it's not your
Alternatively,
name?
you all could stay at my place. But it's very small, and I have like 3 kids, so you're gonna have to share like half a bedroom, all 4 of you.
No. Nope. That's so kind of you. But absolutely not. Thank you so much. Really.
Anyway, sorry for scaring you. I was just kidding about everything. I just like to add a little bit of color to this town,
Oh,
Oh, you are a
just
jokester. You're
kidding.
so funny. That
What?
is great. That is a great introduction to people coming to your town. Well done.
Actually, Jerome,
Jerome.
oh, sorry, Jerome, Jerome,
I hate this man.
she pulls out the map. She goes, the Dark Manor wouldn't happen to line up with this X on the map, right?
Oh my god, you're right.
Whoa! Hey,
shut
look at that! Why would anyone be interested in going to a location like that?
I don't know.
That is all kinds of kooky and 50 layers of crazy, slathered in a bunch of wootsafa. That's crazy.
It was nice
Is
meeting
this
you,
halfling?
Jerome.
What is he speaking? Help, Cecilia. Translate for me, please.
I don't know halfling.
Anyways, you all get out from the raid now. You might catch your death out here.
Cecilia, I'm going
Stellar?
What's the-
to punch that man into next week.
so it's like, I'd rather take my chances sleeping in the river, but let's just find something out here. Maybe we can even camp outside.
Hear me out. Cecilia's sister was an adventurer, and if we are looking for artifacts and fancy things to say, just a thought. But we should go talk to the leaders, the creators of this town. What are they?
Glade family. Maybe she marked it on the map because it's haunted and she never wants to go back and she wanted to remind herself to never go back. Or maybe she marked it on the map because it's a good place to stay. Or maybe she marked it... I don't know.
It was a question mark, though, which
Oh.
means there are possibilities.
That it she doesn't know what's going on there.
Love it. We'll find out more from this long-grade family.
Okay.
You are heading to
The manor.
You are heading to the Longglade Manor.
I'm actually more freaked out to go to the Longglade Manor.
Me too.
Fucking thunder! I'd rather go to the abandoned manor. Just give me with the ghosts. Don't give me with the people. People are scarier than ghosts.
Cool,
Ghosts are cool. People
but
are scary.
Cecilia doesn't think so right now.
Cult leaders are creepy.
So you begin to head your way to the manor. As you go in there, the gates are again open, but there does seem to be guards, which are these times they are dwarves, with hefty blunderbusses sitting against their weapons. They have a towel sort of like placed over them to maintain the gunpowder instead of because of the rain. But they kind of give you a sneer, like a dirty look as you pass. But they let you pass. You are beholden to the manor, the Longglade Manor. Think of the mansion from Clue. Now kind of like cut that in half.
It's gonna be a Clue game.
As you see one of the dwarven guards kind of like walks up to you and just goes, "Oi, what be your business here?"
We're trying to find a place to stay, and someone said we should come ask here. Jerome.
Yes. Oh, that prankster. Yes.
Oh.
And you see the dwarf just turns around and goes, "Yes, I'll fetch the lady and lord for you at once."
Thank you.
He walks towards the front of the door, and you see he knocks on the door. It opens, and you see a well-dressed halfling man with a monocle and also a button nose open the door. They exchange the conversation for a bit before he turns around and goes inside. I will say in the front of the manor there is an awning, so for the first time you guys are like, even Jean-Claude, you sitting in the front seat, you are now like not beheld it. Your skin's not exposed to the rain. It's just nice to not be pelted right now.
Yeah, he's
the
so
awning
true.
is mentioned because of sunlight.
Ooh, good call. Vampires, but
and
are
rushing
they hot?
water?
Are they?
Because they also die under rushing water.
Good. Are they sexy? Is the question. We might be able to spare them.
I think Jenny can answer that.
They're ugly.
I think killed a vampire. In one
I think every single one
of
I've introduced has been pretty sexy so far.
Chrome is questionable.
Get your blood on. Okay. Anyways, not that there's vampires in this game. I don't want to set up expectations.
It's a vampire. I know it. It's a freaking vampire.
Eventually the door opens and you see the halfling man with the monocle, lean out and looks towards you lot and says, "Are you the awaiting party, waiting to be received?"
Pretentious.
Yes?
"Please, hither, come forth. Feel free to leave your horses in the front."
We prithee, you grant us axe.
Just get us here. Just come here.
I'll see you in a bit, Reginald.
Nay.
It's cold. It's cold, Cecilia.
Get some rest. And we'll look at the others and go.
Yeah, we're going. I meet
So
the lord and lady.
Sound like this is great. If I win out, this is the way to do it.
We're not
And at
going.
least when Jaime will give us the upper hand when he turns into a were otter, is all I'm saying.
He's not we're not.
I'm not going to do any of that.
And I think Stella is right. She will be the first death since she's the cool one. I'll
Yes.
be the second death. Yes. Yep.
I was
that's how this will
acknowledged
go.
by the captain to be the cool one. That's really good. We're making progress.
And that you're dead first. Yes.
Jaime goes, no one is going to die. These are just nice halfling people. And as soon as he says that, as you walk into this large foyer, you see two halflings sitting next to each other, well dressed, one man, one woman, big grins on their faces.
No.
The woman tilts her head at you as you walk in and she goes, well, hello there, welcome. You predicted the exact character, Emma.
Wait, are they for real cult leaders?
No, the mannerisms, but I can't tell you if they're cult leaders.
I mean, yeah, they're
Oh,
cult leaders.
blessed be. It was really fortunate of you to come up.
Xander sent you, did he not? How fortuitous.
Lathander has sent you into our warm embrace. Prithee be.
Prithee be.
She does go. Did you say Lathander earlier? Emma, when you were joke role playing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is Lathander. I'm dead serious.
Wait, Wait, are you fucking with me?
No. I'm dead serious. Evan.
They're cult leaders of Lathander?
No. Okay, I'm not gonna say they're a cult, but they praise Lathander here.
Do they call? Oh no! Okay, anyway, I'm shutting up.
What's Lathander the god of?
He's like
Lathander
the
is
light, right?
Light, creativity, life. He wears many hats. He's a favoriting god. Self-perfection, spring, vitality, youth.
We're gonna get into some weird
Birth.
like, bless your heart, like. I'm
Oh,
not
bless
ready.
your heart, dears. You all seem soaked through from the nasty weather outside. Can you tell?
Have you ever? Tell me, do you pray often? I heard that when.
The American South. Yep.
Now, please, says, why don't you go ahead and bask yourself in the warmth of this holy building? Can I have
Has
your
to set up
names,
a
please?
baptism? Dunk.
My name's Cecilia.
Oh,
And
that's such a sweet name for a sweet young girl like you.
Wait, is she really
Thanks.
Southern? What is happening?
Yeah, I was so confused for a second too. I was like, is she actually?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god! Wait, I was fucking with you guys. Oh no!
That's why
Okay.
I reacted so big when I was like, you got everything from Pine Blossom. That's why I reacted
just a
so
blanket
huge. 'Cause I
now.
was like, what? How did you do that?
Jenny!
Thanks. This is Jean Claude, and
Oh, there's a
Stellar of-
mighty name. Mighty fine
Stellar
name.
of the Stars,
Oh, that is a pretty darling name.
and
Thanks.
Jaime.
Oh no, are they antebellum South? No.
Oh, that is a name.
No!
Well, welcome. Feel free to take off your shoes right there. We can get Eticath here to retrieve some rooms for you if your heart so fancies.
You are too kind, my lord and lady. Tell me, we just happened to come upon your beautiful little town, and did you start this town yourself? I mean, how?
No, nothing like that. And you see this other halfling, another aged halfling, the man, just goes, what had happened? What had happened is that we started our nice little, humble little orchard here called the Long Glade Orchard. And we have we have benefited from the bountiful harvest that Lathander gives to us every single day. Says the trees outside. Says all the ones in the back, acres upon acres. Says of says of long glade apples. Says we have some. Says we have some in the kitchen if you want, freshly picked.
That's very kind of you. We were hoping to make it to Velvet Tide tonight, but I guess the weather had other plans.
Oh my, no. You'll catch your death out there.
That's what Jerome said.
Oh,
But
Jerome, that little prankster.
So real quick though, but we also heard that there's potentially, we don't want to inconvenience the lord and lady of this place. Perhaps there is there was like a house that is not really currently occupied. That perhaps we could stay in as well, so that we're not interrupting, your goings on and whatnot.
Well, it is the beginning of spring, so many of our families have come together in our nice, beautiful town of Pine Blossom. So I reckon they don't have much space, unless you want to stay at the abandoned estate. And as soon as he says that, thunder. And they don't seem to flinch.
I think it sounds great, honestly. We don't want to. You have such a beautiful, lavish home. I would hate to inconvenience you here.
Because the other halfling goes, "No, dear, you wouldn't be convinced. You wouldn't be a hindrance on us at all."
You know what, Cecilia? Let's go to that abandoned house.
Yeah, we'll have Ekarath guide you to that.
Thank you so much. Your hospitality has been absolutely stellar.
She suddenly grows pale. And she just turns and walks up the stairs. You have to forgive my wife, Urkis. It's just she's how you say, a bit ill at the moment.
Was she offended we didn't want to stay here?
Oh no, that's not the case. But I must warn you though, just in regards to the abandoned estate that sits at the very edge of this little pocket of warm civilization we call Pine Blossom. There has been sightings. Thunder. Goodness, I'm not even done yet. There has been the local kids have been calling it ghosts and who the bears.
Who the what?
Who the bears?
Who the what? Who the bear?
Oh, it's a local scary creature that that the adults in this village make up to make sure that the kids stay inside.
What is it?
Oh, it is a creature with the head of a bear, the body of a bear, but the feet of a tiger.
But it's fake, and there's also not ghosts over there.
Why would you be scared
It is also
of a bear with tiger feet?
Because it is very attracted to bad math. To convince the kids to do better in school.
Oh.
Field tactics don't work in education, I've been told.
It doesn't. We have a very cute depiction of it in the classrooms, and I feel as if the kids have actually grown attached to the hood bear. Anyways, if you wish to stay in the estate, I won't stop you, but we do have warm rooms here, but I suppose, and you will have your privacy. And Adarex can feed you and such.
Did your wife need healing if she's sick? And then he turns to Cecilia. Cecilia is in med school.
Yeah. I might be able to help if she's not feeling well.
Oh, that'd be wonderful, but she has natural medication to attend to. Though I will inquire about your services if she's still ill by tomorrow's morning.
Oh, all right.
And you hear in the distance the woman, fuck!
Are you sure?
That sounds bad. 1 second. Adarex entertained them or something, and he runs off. He runs off.
Natural medicine or
Goes-
actual medicine or natural medicine?
A natural.
Honestly, you're probably better equipped than me right now for it because I don't have lesser restoration
Yeah.
prepared.
He goes, Agatha, are you okay? And you see as you all turns towards the butler, he just goes, right, I'm supposed to entertain you now.
It's okay.
I do have detect poison and disease.
By the way, just as a small disclaimer, says the Lord and Lady are not officially Lord and Ladies. That's just what they like to be called.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense since this is... Well, it's very near House Marshallin, but this House Marshallin, whatever you said it was to me.
Marshallin.
Marshallin.
So wait, they're just being wheeled power whippers right now?
Well, they genuinely do improve the lives of everyday people. It just feels better, you know. I mean, they're basically the mayor, so why not just call them Lord and Lady, just for the fun of it?
I don't deserve a title just
I
for
guess that makes
funding a town.
sense. Oh.
Oh. Cecilia and John Glow go complete opposite directions.
Stella goes, hey, Jean-Claude, maybe... Says, we're super thankful that we're here in the warm bosom of your territory. Jaime goes, bosom? And Adarex
I was
just...
going to say.
Adarex just goes, well, if your heart is set on it, I can take you... It says, I can escort you to the other manor. Because... Be warned, though, it is leaky and a bit creaky on the inside. But you will have as much privacy as you want.
Well, with ghosts, though.
No.
Do you
Would
think there's actually ghosts there?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Why did you
So-
go both ways first then?
So if there aren't ghosts, then what are people trying to hide there?
It just belonged to a rather afflicted individual before the individual moved out.
Oh, they didn't die there? They just moved?
Yes, they moved.
That is like... Okay.
Yes,
I thought they like died
but
there.
the rumor was that the man who lived there before,
Oh, before him?
his name was Jackson.
Jackson.
Says he was a temperate halfling man who was well loved by everyone. He's suddenly wide-eyed and like leaning in as he's telling the story.
Hey,
Yes.
Jackson.
He lived in this village for a good long time peacefully. Says, though he was not as friendly with the rest of the great people of Pine Blossom as everyone else, he tended to his own matters, his own darker matters. For you see, he had a child, two, born of love, with his wife.
Wait, he had the child or two children?
Two.
Two. Okay, so he had more than one. So he had children, not a child.
A children.
A ch-
Yes. Says you can watch it in the silhouette of the window. The children would run around and play, their shadows dashing across the window. Yes. But the locals began to notice the silhouettes growing thinner and less every day until there was no more. Before Jackson left the village without his family in tow. Where have they gone? I'll never know.
Why are you telling it to us this way?
I'm trying to entertain you.
And you guys did nothing? Did anyone check on the house with the...
How long ago was that?
Where's the welfare system here?
50 years ago. Also, we did check, yes.
Okay, I was going to say.
How old are the Lord and Lady?
Respectively, the Lord is 287 years old.
Oh.
The lady, I must not tell.
So I guess 50 years isn't that long.
282 years old.
Okay, so you said I must not tell it you just told. So
Sorry, revenge.
Why? Are you displeased by your employers?
For her making you entertain us?
So which avenue of comfort do you wish to stay in?
I would love to know why you're pissed by your employer first before we make that decision.
I believe that's not important.
I believe...
Yeah, he has a weird relationship with his employer, too.
Cecilia?
Oh,
Do tell.
sorry.
Quick, like, death glare.
You as you declare, you do see Stella like nodding.
No. Your wife just died, so the answer is no, okay?
What?
Across the board.
Well, I didn't know that. Shit.
Now we know. So we done. That avenue is... You wanna know what avenue is blocked off? That one. You don't flirt with a widow.
Why did you do it then?
I didn't know!
Captain?
No. I found
Great
out from
honorable
Weirdo
captain?
Man. No! What? Do not... No.
Jaime looks away from you.
Listen, we're Otto.
So what's it gonna be?
I don't know. Wait, hold on. Out of character, Jenny. Wait, what does Tim want us to do?
I think either is an option.
Oh, okay.
But in character, though, she was kind of waiting to see, like, are they sure they don't want any help healing or anything?
Oh. Maybe I'll go ask.
Your accent changed.
It really did. It did change in game.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
wait, it really
serious.
did in game?
Yeah,
What
it really
the
did
fuck?
in game.
Wait, Tim,
As you pointed out. Sorry about that.
What's it? Help, Jenny, help! Wait, was he telling us all the backstory stuff with when he was weird British man? Yeah. Oh, I want to cast detect magic.
You should.
I'm going to.
The brambles
Like,
um on your bracelet light up as you guys detect magic.
I think because I'm a yep, and I'm gonna use one of my spell slots for furball magic.
Okay. So Flex, you see Flex and Sparkles kind of shoot out from your bracelet, and they gravitate towards sources of magic. You do not sense any magic.
No magic.
No magic. Anyways, shall I bring you?
Yes. We can go to the haunted dark manor thing.
Yes, ghosts. I think. Yep.
A quaint choice. Follow me. You see he walks to a small bowl sitting on a table. He holds up this sort of like rusty key. And he takes an umbrella, extends it, and just walks out.
I'm gonna turn really quickly to the others and go, "What the fuck is going on with the voice change thing?"
Yeah, what is going on? Is he just a bad actor?
Nope.
Are they just trying to act?
Nope. I think they're fucking weird, and that's why I think we need to go. I would rather handle, creatures of the dark and deep than these people.
He also directed us to the manor, though, too, so maybe...
Maybe
I
this
don't
is a
know.
trap. Are you saying they're setting us up?
Maybe you're both are bad.
Jaime goes,
Oh, so
"I
what
think
do we
they're
do
pretty
then,
okay."
Cecilia?
I think they're both. I think everyone's been really nice so far.
Okay, Jaime,
Yes,
I
Captain.
am wait for you.
I am curious about her, though, if she is feeling sick, and that's, actually, because... Well, I still don't know what my sister meant by... She was scared of what the moon's doing to people. Because it is a full moon tonight.
I mean, I can go cast a spell. I have a spell prepared to see if I can detect at least what it is if she is very ill.
I don't know. I think we should... I'm also worried. I was thinking about this on the way here. It's been 2 days in a row that we've been attacked by the shade.
We probably shouldn't be around other people then.
Yeah.
Good point.
I mean, I really don't want to be out there in the rain and maybe ghosts, but I think that's...
You know what? Maybe the ghost children will be our friends. I will promise to avenge them because clearly their dad left them to die, which is fucked up. But yeah, that's really fucked up. Now that I think more about it, let's go.
And Marquis.
As you make your way over alongside Reginald and Marquis, you make your way towards a dark wood estate with two large round windows at the very top, at the top floor. It has a sort of like upside down V-shaped roof with sort of like shingles at the top. Despite what everybody said, it doesn't look as old and decrepit as you might have thought it was.
Stand these people.
Like you were thinking about run down Monster House from Monster House.
Yes.
Is that bad? The grass around it is a bit untrimmed. And there is a blood stain on. I'm kidding. But there is a there is a bit of pulled up wood from there to there, but it's not unlivable.
This looks great.
Make a perception check, Jean-Claude.
Oh my god, I don't like this man! I don't like you! I don't like your weird accent change! Nat fucking one.
I have a passive of 20 if that helps. with
Natural.
anything.
Cecilia, give me a perception check.
Cecilia, can you please help my inept ass?
I hope so. Nat
Oh,
20.
nat 20.
25.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so I noticed nothing.
You know, you don't notice much as you're looking at the house, but Cecilia, you do notice is like this place looks. As John Claude says, this place looks great. The butler, you see the smallest smile just immediately rubbed on his face, but he's being a bit sly about it.
Your name was Edorex? Is that your name?
Yes, that is my name.
How long have you been working for their family?
78 years.
That's a long time. What
In
did you
2
do before
years.
that?
Yeah.
I was a carpenter. I was also a professional swimmer, but that didn't turn out very well.
Oh, in the river?
No.
Oh, I just thought maybe if you grew up here, it would make sense.
No, I was in the capital of Kadvaram, and then just couldn't get synchronized with the rest of the swimmers. Stellar goes, if one of the synchronized swimmers drowned, do the rest of you have to drown?
Stella.
Sorry. No, he just answers. But that is my deep past.
That you revealed to us.
There's no shame in it at all.
No. Are you practicing dialects also? Are you an actor?
No. I wish I was.
Okay.
Pulls up the key, he opens the door. It creaks open. You see before you there's a taxidermized deer hanging on on the wall, and also a taxidermized owl bear. And you see that there is a carpet of just a bear kind of like hung out. Its mouth is open. It seems to have an apple inside of its mouth. It is a very nice, furnished room. All the accoutrements you could have. And it does seem clean. It seems clean on the inside. A chimney, like everything. It's a nice like medium-sized house with like 3/4 to it. It's a pretty vertical house. Kind of like a house in like Philadelphia. But yeah, he just goes, is there anything else any of you need? I could bring food out to you, or have one of the other servants bring it out.
I think we got our own food. Right, guys?
I think we'll be fine. Thank you.
Wonderful. He holds the doorknob as you all walk in. He just goes, enjoy the night. Closes the door. And we're going to go to break.
Oh, shit, I was going to ask if my divine sense went off at all. Because I would know if they were undead, right?
You
Yeah,
have
you
to
would.
actively use it.
Oh, shit, I
It's
do.
active. We're going to go on break.
Damn it!
All right, everyone, join us for the next really cool other half of this session.
Songwoven.
Songwoven.
Are we on break?
Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Songwoven,
Haunted.
where I am the DM and my word is final.
Not if I turn off my camera.
I see. Wait, my power.
I am
No!
the DM.
No.
Camera.
I
I'm
say
beginning to
no
melt.
haunting.
Take the ghost. I just don't want. I don't want the creepy halflings.
Halflings are super cool. What's wrong with them?
Halflings are cool, not these ones.
Yeah, these particular ones.
Real quick, I see the chat, and I see one of them praying that I would roll. They casted a bane on me, that I would roll natural ones or terrible rolls for the entire game. So, I'm gonna see if it worked.
Well, it won't work on a fake roll.
Uh-oh.
It won't work on a fake roll.
It has to be a real roll.
Oh dear, what's that?
Say his name, Timmy. Call him who he is.
Say it.
N.
Say it.
Vasilius. JT.
And Vasilius.
Anyways.
Those nat ones will kick in for Shimmer. No, I love her.
I already rolled one.
Stellar of the stars.
Shimmer. It catches on, I'm telling you.
All right. With that said, Rain. Wrong. Rain.
Wrong rain.
Jesus, if the dice gods did not give you what you're owed, I will take care of it myself.
Jesus.
And Lord Phil's is gonna make a Shimmer NPC for his next game.
I might not mess with the chat anymore. Anyways. Rain. Thunder. The torches along the sconces along the wall, holding torches, become alight. As you see Stellar snap her fingers, and each of them coming alight, bringing light to the room. You are in a living room area. Ahead of you already, an open pathway towards the kitchen area. It seems. The place is well taken care for. Maybe the butler has been taking charge of this place, because this is around like the larger manor area. A staircase leads you up towards a sort of like another level that's at your waist level. You can tell this place was made for halflings.
Oh no, I can't fit in anything.
The doorways are a bit short, and the doorknobs are a bit hanging low.
Hit my head on so many doorways.
For 3 foot tall people. There's a chandelier that you are at contention with at the moment, Jean-Claude.
Is there a warm place I can get the horses to?
There is a rickety staple in the back.
I want to try and make sure they're comfortable if I need to mess with it. I just don't want them to be miserable in the cold. And...
It is sizable enough where the two of them are like away from like the rain that is now kind of turning sideways. But yeah, they there is like old smelly straw in here. Just, maybe it's the best you got.
Chat said make a survival check to sit down.
Dex check for leaving the room.
Dex check for walking through a doorway.
A sleight of hand check for bringing a spoon to your mouth.
They're not eating it, inhaling it.
Maybe I'll try to like reinforce stable roof with like tent tarp or whatever, just because I don't want them to sleep in the rain.
So Cecilia did have to go off to do that. Jean-Claude, if you are worried.
Well, do you need backup or do you want me to stay in here?
Up to you. She just says like she's gonna go get the horses settled, and that's what she does.
I'll explore. I'll explore a little bit of the haunted mansion while she does that.
You see that Jaime is also looking around. Cecilia, as you are tending to the outside, you hear, "Hey," and a large thunderbolt strikes.
Returns and
And
jumps.
you see, as you turn behind you, you see, goodness, I hate that so much. Why does it always have such good timing? Stellar.
Yeah, that was really bad timing, in my opinion. But it's fine. I'm trying to make sure the horses aren't miserable all night because they really need proper rest because they've been kind of just going for days.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Here, let me help.
Thanks.
Just and just goes, just go off on yourself like that without somebody following you. You never know what could happen in this crazy place.
Was it just me or, Edorex? When Jean-Claude was talking about how nice the house looked, he, like, smiled a little bit, but, like,
Oh
kind of
my
trying to hide it.
Gosh. She kind of brings her hands together. Says, "This place sucks." Like, maybe he didn't, but like if he like, I wouldn't doubt it if he did, because the vibes. Like he would 100% did it.
It's, it can't be, like, actually haunted, right? Or is that what you say when it is haunted? Should I say it's definitely haunted and then it won't be? I don't know how this stuff works.
We had someone. Like, I don't know, the village idiot, who always turns out to be right. He comes around and says, "Oh, it's haunted," and then everyone's like, "No, it's not haunted. It's so."
It's just
I
like
don't
a
wanna
book.
I don't want to scare you.
And we don't even know if Jaime's going to... I mean... I think he's fine,
He's really scared.
Yeah.
Not of like all this.
No.
This
Yeah.
no. He's just really scared that if everyone says what it is, and that he does turn, that if he'll turn back.
I've been trying not to scare him, and then I just kind of got scared myself, and then kind of forgot about trying not to scare him and talking practically, but I am a little worried about that. I am also worried by the fact that they said multiple times that we'll have privacy out here. It makes me think that we won't, so maybe we shouldn't talk about things.
It's really weird when they keep bringing that up. It sounds like that's not something you need to promise. That's just kind of assumed.
Yeah.
Good point.
But I also didn't want to stay in the house.
Oh, let me guess. The really scary couple who have big grins on their faces and and stared at you with wide eyes the entire time, kind of made you feel off.
I also did, like, I mean, I know this is, like, kind of the lesser point, but she also complimented everyone's name but Jaime's. She just said that's a name about Jaime's name, and I think his name sounds very nice.
Yeah, it does. It means supplanter, but like he's not like that at all.
What?
Oh, I know name meanings. Yeah.
What's my name mean? Timmy Googles.
Supplanter.
Well, I wouldn't.
I'm not there.
It means blind.
I mean,
Cecilia?
I do wear these. I am pretty blind without my glasses on, so. And they keep getting wet, and it's really hard to see.
So what you're saying is you should be not wearing your glasses the entire time. so you can really embody your name correctly.
I guess.
That's-
Did my name doom me to not being able to see?
Oh, does your sister wear glasses?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Cecilia.
I'm sorry.
she just she just kind of chuckles lightly. She just goes, well, we grow into whatever name that we pick for ourselves.
So if I pick a different name, I won't need glasses anymore.
Take a crack at it.
I don't even know what I'd do for another name.
What about... No, never mind. But... I mean, there's Lux, but I feel like... I'll think of something for you. You got CC going on as a nickname.
Oh yeah. That's what my sister calls me too.
I was wondering if CC was a nickname that the captain was saying, or if he just keeps getting everyone's name wrong, and he legitimately think that's your name.
I think, well, he did go, he'd say like, Miss Cecilia or Miss
Oh, Cecilia.
CC.
CC.
So I think he knows my name. He really
So
was
adorable.
adverse to not calling me Miss. So-
Oh, Miss CC.
Yeah.
Chuckles. That's when thunder hits in the middle of this. In the middle of this talk.
Does it have to be like this while we're here too? I think this doesn't help.
Yeah, no kidding. It really creates an atmosphere that's really for this specific case.
Get inside.
You know what'll calm me down? There are many ventures where courage is craved. It says, but no other traveler can take them like Cecilia the Brave. I'm working on something for you.
I don't feel very brave today, to be honest.
You're scared, right? And yet you're
Yeah.
out here helping the horses. Like I said, you can only be brave when you're scared.
Well, you're very good at all your rhyming and nice words and things.
Says, thank you. Are you gonna fit that into a song too?
Things.
Don't
I
worry
don't
about
think it. I think it's already ruined by the time I said it in things.
And things. But says, but one of the things she does the best is that she sings. It's all about moving with what's given you. And then thunder hits again, and she goes, "Okay, never mind. I hate this place. Let's go."
Okay. Bye, Reginald and Marquillo. I'll check on you later.
You put a tarp over like where the rain is, and it's dark and dry inside.
Okay.
Better. But then
Run
just give
off
you a
inside.
face like, "No, don't go." Give Jean-Claude a punch for me.
Smack Jean-Claude upside the head for me.
I love that guy.
I was going to say maybe we should get Apheus out, but I feel like that would make the atmosphere even worse, to be honest.
Oh goodness, no! I
No,
don't want
bring
any
him.
talking skulls. I don't want any talking skulls. The last thing I want in this atmosphere right now is a talking skull.
Maybe
Ray,
they're trying to
if he
scare
is
us, though. Maybe
skin.
that would scare them. He tends to have that effect on people. Like, we can out-scare them away.
And it would cancel out the scare, and then we'd be the killers.
Charles, bring out
We're not
Charles.
going to kill anyone, though. Yeah, I haven't talked to Charles yet. That's a genuine thing I've been wanting to do. Gosh.
Okay, you do that in like another room. I'm not messing with those bag pals of yours. Okay. Except for the cat, I can mess with the cat, but he's a black cat, so I don't want him crossing my path.
I mean, it's a very unfair superstition to the cats, you know?
Oh gosh, I sing songs about superstitions. The foundation of so many stories are about superstitions. And as she tries to open the door, she goes, "Okay, did they lock us out?"
Lock them in? He had the key. Did he give us the key?
Oh my gosh. And then we'll go over to Jean-Claude.
Are we fucking logged in?
Jean-Claude, you begin to investigate the house.
I go, come back me. We need to meet the ghost children and become their friends.
Sure. He's looking around. He's genuinely like, you see, like looking around, but he does seem a bit antsy. His fingers, his fingers are interlaced, but his fingers are paddling along each other's hand. He seems genuinely nervous as he's like walking around.
Why are you scared?
Oh, I'm not scared. You don't have to worry about me. He points at it. He points at a suit of armor holding a sword. No helmet. He goes, that's awfully nice. It's also not halfling sized, like everything else in this house.
Good point.
That is a bit strange.
You know what? We have to be inspectors now.
Right. Like health inspectors? We had a couple of those around the temple.
That too. We could be both. But something is afoot, as they would say.
Yes. And
Something
much like
is
feet.
afoot.
And like feet, things kind of smell around here.
Smell. Suspicious.
Suspicious.
Suspicious. And I investigate the armor.
Roll an investigation check.
Well, yeah, why isn't... This is the wrong... Jesus Christ, 11?
I'll have Jaime give it an honest shot to worry.
Please.
Gonna be even lower. I'm
It
calling it now.
So I guess my question is, why would they have human arm? Oh, is it like a dead venture who'd come through?
Because
Wow,
it's animated.
Jaime, wait. We
How
know
did I
nothing.
know it?
The armor is made of a nice material, but like much like decorative armor, you kind of notice is like this is like it looks like plate mail, but kind of like going onto and like giving it like a roll around. It's pretty thin.
Oh, so it's not worth it then. It's just like ornamental.
It's ornamental, and that's the most you can tell right now. That's the obvious like just obvious interactions.
Okay. I don't know, Jaime. I don't think this is useful to me.
Says, but he smells it. It is a bit suspicious.
Tell me, what do you smell?
Mostly rain and fungus. But he looks inwards. He goes, I just don't trust the placement of this armor. Do you just want to jam it into a closet somewhere?
Let's move it. Let's move it somewhere. Where should we move it? Maybe we should lock it in a room. Is there a bedroom? And he's going to, quickly see if he can open like a door, see a bedroom.
There is like a half door that's like on the side of the staircase, and as you open it, a chill hits you immediately. There's a staircase that leads downwards into darkness.
This is perfect, Jaime. We will put it down here. And I'm going to crouch down and crawl down there.
No. You're going to die.
He looks in and goes, the room seems a bit daunting, if I'm being completely honest.
Come on, it is perfect. We lock it all the way down here, and we won't have to deal with it later.
How about, I don't like to destroy other people's property, but how about we just throw it?
Throw it down here?
Yes, just, 1, 2, heave ho.
Are we gonna hear a crash outside?
I mean, I was going to be respectful about it and carry it down myself, but if you really are intent upon throwing it down the stairs, then we can do that too.
I was also planning on sleeping in the basement. This is hard.
Why? What? Why?
Oh, it's just, you all can have the rooms to yourselves. I'd rather, sleep where, there's less noise and it's peaceful.
In the basement?
I would suspect so.
Okay, then let's go check out your new digs.
Before we do, he pulls out the jug from his hip and offers it.
What? Jaime, are you going to be really creepy and lock me down there or something weird or drug me? What is this?
No, why would I do that?
Because you're being really, really, you're giving me the ick right now. What is this?
I just feel like people are very nervous right now, and it would be great if we can all just really alleviate some of the nerves.
I literally was not nervous until you started passing me a jug before just walking down the stairs.
Oh goodness. We could put the armor somewhere else. I was just trying to. I'm making things worse.
Do you know this place? Have you been here before?
No, I have not been here before. I've never been here before.
Can I insight check? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, insight check.
Wow. Yeah, he seems nervous.
Jaime it's honest. It's just he's nervous. He's definitely nervous. He's been nervous though for a bit.
For a while. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Jaime. We don't have to go down here. And I'll walk back up the stairs, close the door. Let's put the armor somewhere else.
Okay. As he's thinking, make a perception check.
It's gonna be low as fuck, so. Woo! 19! I'm useful right now.
At this point, you do hear the ground, the floorboard sort of creaking, and it says beating the DC 15 check. You do kind of look around and you swear you see out of the corner of your eye, one of the floorboards are creaking up, curling up, and as soon as you look to see, it's flat.
Hello? Is there a little mouse down there? And I'm gonna walk over and try to open it up.
You attempt to open it up and nothing. These pieces of wood are not supposed to be bendable. It's a very straight piece of wood. You saw curling up, curling.
Was that was it a finger curling, or was just to come closer, or just curling?
The piece of wood was curling.
Oh, it was curling.
The piece of the floorboard.
Hi, May. No, it was really cool. The wood just did this really cool trick.
Please don't try to scare me. It's not going to work. I think this place is normal.
No, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm being very serious. It looked like this, and so I thought there was an animal underneath, but the wood, the way that it's shaped, it could not naturally bend this way. Is there a presence with us? Is there someone who would like to reveal themselves? We mean no harm.
Knock.
Ghosty
Knock. Knock.
Where?
Coming from upstairs.
Hello. I just want to meet you. I want to help you move to the, with your, thingies.
Have you had experience with ghosts before?
No, I read a lot of books. Okay, hello. And he's going to start going upstairs.
You start going upstairs. 1 step, 2 step. As you make your way all the way up, and you genuinely do have to kind of bend your head down in some places.
Yeah, he's knocking his head on the
Hey, ghost, it's me, your boy Jean-Claude.
Your boy Jean-Claude.
You make your way to see an offering of four doors in front of you. One at the very end of a hallway, and 3 sort of spaced out evenly, adjacent on a wall adjacent. One of the doors is already open.
Ghost kiddos.
Hmm?
He says, ghost kiddos to the open door.
No response.
I am here to help.
Jaime goes, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not sure if this is really effective.
Shouting at them?
Yes, I mean, with actual kids, you wouldn't say, hello, kids, I'm here. I'm coming.
Well, I'm not going to say, want to play hide and seek? Because that's even creepier. I'm trying not to come off as the predator right now, Jaime.
I'm saying.
Like what? Should I be like, oh, look, I have a white wagon outside, little kitty. I have a puppy in it. Do you want to come into my wagon?
That's worse, and they can hear you if they are around.
That's what you should not do. What's even better than, oh, look, I have candy. Don't you want to come into my white wagon with the candy and the puppy?
Hello, ghosts. If you are here, we come in peace. If you're not here, you could disregard this.
Chat said, want to come for a ride in my windowless wagon?
The horses are blindfolded.
Drunka will take a peek in the open door.
One moment here. Boom. Okay. So as you take a peek in the open door, you do see genuinely, it is a room filled with dolls. Immediately, shelves upon shelves of dolls. You see that there's a bed, a twin-size mattress, and it has dolls sitting on lining the edge of the bed, and one one tucked in. Jaime goes, "Oh, this is cute."
Little ghost children, do you want to play dollies?
Nothing.
Are there any dolls that stick out in particular?
All of them seem to be it's the similarities are they're pretty similar. They just have a few minute differences because they probably you see all these are probably handmade.
Okay, so just a bunch of handmade dolls. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pick up one of the dolls?
You do. You pick up one of the dolls.
I go, little ghost child. Do you want to play dollies? Are you bored? I would be bored.
And you pick up a doll.
Yeah.
You pick it up, and looking at it, it seems to be of a very fine handcrafted make. You can see at the bottom of the shoes it says there's carvings into it. It says JJ. Initials.
Yo, sorry, there was a creak up in my apartment.
No, 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 no.
Fine, my door's locked, so it's fine, but that was a little creepy. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Oops.
Oops. Maybe I should turn the light on. Turn the light on.
The
If
first
you need to,
the first real D&D game. Yeah, if you need to turn the
Timmy
lights
is
on,
in your house. Turn off your virtual fake background thing.
this is a this is a
I'm gonna
pre-recorded
turn my
video.
light on real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yes.
We're knocking on the front door. They're upstairs now, so.
All right, I'm gonna go say hi.
Yeah, turn off your background, Timmy.
I'm back. Light is on. I can see. Okay, so holding the doll and the in carving, what does it say on the foot? Woody.
JJ.
Woody. JJ.
Oh,
JJ.
yes. It seemingly it could be like a maker's initials. But yeah, it has a frilly dress on it, and all the dolls seem to be of of a female persuasion.
And all of them say JJ on the foot.
Yes.
Jean-Claude is going to go look at the doll and go, Little Dolly, would you like to come on with us for a tour of the house? Maybe when we see the ghost children, they will want to play with you. Oh, yes, Jean-Claude. I would be so happy to come explore the rest of this house that I have been
I think that
this room.
I think that's you saying that. That's not the doll.
No, it's the doll, Jaime. Oh my god, there are ghosts in here, obviously. It is
Oh,
me,
of course.
Jaime.
Goodness gracious.
Jenny Juniper, the doll. Do you not see my initials on my foot?
JJ. That's
JJ.
That's both of our initials of our first names put together.
Oh, Dolly, are you really Jenny Juniper or are you Jean Jamie? You are asking too many questions. Come, we must go explore the rest of the house.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
As you begin to head out,
Take the little arm.
you see Jaime just kind of like does the same thing, picks up one of the dolls and just goes, "Hi, I'm Jaime. Hello, I'm Jaime."
They're gonna play dolls. I love it. Hello, Jaime. I am just JJ. Would you like to come see the rest of my house? Come on. And he's going to do the like walker.
What a wacky coincidence! I am also JJ.
While we've been in this room, have any of the other doors open to the other room?
No.
No. Jean-Claude is gonna go, okay, kiddos. We have two little friends here, JJ and JJ, who would love to meet you. We would love to play. Well, where can we find you?
So, Cecilia. Seller's knocking on the door. She's just like, "Hey guys, cool joke. Okay, let us in now." And that's when you hear from behind the door, "Password." That's you hear Jean-Claude's voice.
Jean-Claude's voice.
Yes.
Password?
Password. Fucking shit.
It's raining and I just want to come in.
Stellar attaches to the doors. Says, "Hey, Captain, you don't let us in right now, and I catch a cold. I will sneeze all over your face right after I puncture your eyes." Okay.
It's me, a Jean-Claude.
And you hear the door unlock. Stellar goes, "I can't believe it." Okay. And she opens up the door. to see an empty living room.
Where did they? Jean-Claude?
And that's when you hear upstairs a doll talk. Hi, me, Judy, me, Juniper.
Have you seen my swishy dress? It is fabulous. Terrific.
JJ stands
look,
for
it's-
Jerry. Jerry.
I love your gender-neutral name, Jerry.
I went on a gender journey very recently, and I've come to a complete understanding of my identity, and I feel very comfortable with myself.
I'm so proud of you. Your story must be told to Azel so that we become more comfortable with people of different creeds. Yay, Jerry!
Stella goes, I'm very happy for Jerry, but what's going on?
Are you guys downstairs? Did you go
yeah.
upstairs?
Oh, still downstairs. I'm at the door still. I'm like, maybe we should put something to make sure the door doesn't get shut again.
You wrote gender journey, JJ.
Yeah, JJ. Because you said gender journey, and that's the first thing I thought of. You know, like, we had to do
Can
like
that-
crazy with a K, kids.
Should that be your team name?
Gender journey. Gosh. But she's like, Jean-Claude?
Ah, yes, Cecilia. We are doing very important business up here.
How did you get upstairs so fast?
What do you mean?
You just unlocked the door, right?
No, Carmi and I were inspecting the dolls
Okay, can
here.
you come down here then, please?
Okay, hold on. And then he's going to, as he comes down, he walks the doll as if he's toddling down as
Stella
well.
just goes, no, hell no. No, put that back.
What do you mean? This is so cute. Look at her. She's so cute and cuddly.
Just hell to no, absolutely not. I'm not dealing with that. I will burn it.
Can I look at the lock on the door? Is it like one you can just like turn, or does it have to be a key?
It's a turn.
Okay.
What is wrong, Cecilia? The horse is okay?
Yes, but did you lock the door behind us and then, you know, say what's the password and then unlocked it and then ran away before we could see you and then played with dolls?
No, because what is the password? I don't know it.
I don't know either.
Oh, I thought you were scared because I threatened you into opening the door, and you did.
He laughs and then goes completely blank face. Stella, I would never run from you.
Says, you remember the jail cell situation? Anyways, let's.
That was because you were embraced in a lover's spat.
Craziest things just coming out of your mouth sometimes. Goodness.
You're gaslighting me.
So somebody else opened the door.
What do you mean? Jaime was with me.
Yes, I was investigating the dolls.
Yeah,
Okay, well, the door was locked and then it wasn't, and I also heard your voice, and I don't know why.
Is that weird halfling doing an actor thing where he's like practicing all of his different voices? Remember he did the weird voice switch thing? Maybe he's pretending. Maybe he's in here. This is not funny, okay? I'm trying to hang out with the ghost children. Maybe he like came in and locked the door. Maybe he's in here. Come on, motherfucker. And he's going to like take out the battle axe and just go, come on, we're done. No
Hey.
funny anymore.
Jaime goes, hey, you should put that away before you damage anything in here.
Well, you know, I think that is weird. I mean, he's wanting to use my voice. Come on.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe it's just like a prank.
From who, though? Who's pranking me? You, us.
Racks like you suggested. I don't know.
Well, we stay together now, whatever. Because prankster or not, this is annoying me because I am in. We saw this shooter. Oh, there's like a weird basement thing too. Like there's a lot to see here. We don't have time for tomfoolery with these people.
Shut the door. Come in all the way.
I know it's like it should be like getting dark around this time, and the moon should be coming out. Should we just turn in our rooms and try to sleep through a night?
All separate rooms, or
Well, Jaime wants to sleep in the basement by himself, so.
we could all sleep in the basement, or unless you think that's not important, because otherwise I would be fine on my own if.
I preferred if I was alone, actually.
In case of the weird otter reveals itself.
Just please stop saying that.
Okay, the whale bunny.
Stop.
Well, then why do you want to be alone? It's weird, Jaime.
Stella goes, seriously, stop.
Okay.
You gonna be okay? I just need time to think, is all.
I am kind of worried about leaving you alone, though.
I don't think any moonlight can reach down there.
Even aside from that, just how everything's been weird here. So we could all be in the basement. Or you and Stellar, or you and Jean-Claude, or you and me, or anyone, I guess. I should have just said anyone.
Really, it's quite alright. And Stella goes, you can let me, right? I made a promise to you, and you're gonna let me keep that promise, right? I suppose.
Maybe you and Apheus, but I feel like that'd be kind of miserable. Jesus.
I'm not dealing with any skulls.
Yeah.
all of the bag buddies, they stay in the bag for tonight.
If this is a prank, though, it would be really scary to whoever's pranking us, I bet.
It's also gonna be really scary when I light them on fire.
Yeah, I won't take them out.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna turn in for the night. Right, buddy? We almost did the armor down there. Why would you do that? Establish dominance. He begins to walk towards the basement. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
And then Stellar walks in, having to duck beneath the door. Goes, yeah, y'all have a good night. Closes the door, leaving the two of you on your lonesome.
I don't really see the big. If Jaime is like so concerned about turning, I'm gonna kick his ass no matter what if he turns on us. So I'm not too worried about this.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that you've been insensitive. It's just, if you think about it, like, he's never known that, like, this kind of thing could, if that were true, it's really scary and it would change his life forever, and how he thinks about himself, or that he doesn't know what's going on with his own body. It's very scary, and it's probably why it's just not that funny to him.
But you can get it fixed.
It's still scary. And even then, we don't know what it is, you know? Like, it's new. It's really scary, I think. I would be scared if it were me.
Well, I won't bring it up anymore.
Well, hopefully after tonight he'll feel a little better. Then we can try to figure out what's going on, because if he knows, it'll be easier for him to feel like he can handle it, you know? Or if there is anything at all, you know?
I. Right. I don't know how much Stella will be able to do, though, if there is a problem.
Yeah, I kind of don't like leaving them down there either, with weird things going on in the house. But I also don't want to invade their privacy.
Yeah. Alright. Well, if they need us, they'll call us. And until then, I won't bring it up again.
Yeah. Okay. And I get the feeling we don't actually have privacy here, but you probably already know that if you think they're pulling a prank or there's ghosts or something.
JJ is also very suspicious. He holds up the doll and nods the doll's head.
The doll blinks at you, Cecilia.
Is it like one of those ones where it like the eyes go back when you push it back, or is it like a cloth doll that blinks?
As you see Jean-Claude's doing it, it is like walking its elbow down. It seems to be blinking along with its movements.
Like a normal doll, though.
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Alright, shall we turn in?
Yeah, I guess that'd be fine.
I would rather not. If you want, I can sleep near the door, and you could take one of the beds. Just because I don't like the idea of splitting up further is not enticing to me right now with the prank
Yeah,
style. Oh, is it
I
that
was
fucking
planning
little
on
shit? Remember that guy that kept saying he's such a joke style? Is it that little fucker from earlier with the hat?
Jerome.
Yes. I would kick his ass. I will punt it
Maybe.
out of this room.
I was planning on just. I don't really want to go up to the bedrooms, or I assume there's bedrooms upstairs. You looked up there, right?
Do you want to go in the living room or something? The foyer?
I just kind of want to be near the basement just in case, you know? So I was planning on just taking the sleeping bag anyways.
Let's set up a sleeping bag in the hall then.
All right. You were gonna throw the armor downstairs to establish dominance, she says.
I offered to walk it down the stairs, but I'm not talking about it anymore. I'm going to bed in the hallway. Me and JJ are going to bed.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a normal laugh.
I don't have the saddlebag on me. I assume it's on the horse. If I had to guess,
you can say you brought it with you.
Okay. I'm curious, and that can cast detect magic, right?
Yes.
I should put the charges thing on my sheet. It has 8 charges. But I will spend 1 charge to cast detect magic.
The eyes of the griffin, the eyes on the depiction of the griffin light up, and as you cast detect the magic, you see small spectral feathers, seemingly kind of like shine off of the bag, and they spiral for a moment. And then you see that they all kind of like go. They all like begin to like trail, and they begin to go into like the there's a door next to the basement. That leads to another room that you guys aren't quite sure of yet, and you see that the feathers seem to be going through the door through there. That's just how detect magic works. So it's not weird. They seem to be following a trail of magic.
But it does pick up on magic?
Yes, it does. You detect magic. Yes.
What school?
Illusion.
Illusion magic.
Interesting.
Can I go in the direction that the magic is? Which you see this happening. Instead of just going and getting her sleeping bag out, she's messing with this saddlebag.
Everything good, Cecilia?
There's illusion magic here.
Here on this floor?
Somewhere in that direction.
Is it towards the fucking cellar door?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's a door
Then we
next
shall go see it.
to it. That's not flushed with the staircase, so it's another door.
I'll go open it.
You try to. It's locked.
Alright, you little shit. Open the fucking door.
The door says nothing in defiance.
Oh, what did Stellar say again? I don't think it'll work this time.
Kick your fucking ass, you little shit. Open the fucking door. Bangs on the door.
If nobody lives here like the story says, that means it's okay to break it down, right?
Yeah, we're doing it. He takes his axe and...
You just went. She was a little surprised that you just went right at it, but she's not gonna stop
It's a
you
good
either.
suggestion, Cecilia!
Axe hits down the middle. You kind of like look through the crack. It seems to be a study.
It's Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude. This door is nothing before your might with the great axe.
And then I'm gonna kick it down and be like, oh, look, there are books in here. We like books.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
Chat said. One person from the chat, or one mod, JT. As you you just kick down the rest of this door. And, you walk inside to see a bunch of like books. There's a placement of it seems to be a study with one desk with a large circular mirror in front of it. It's one circular mirror and like many other smaller mirrors, like circles around it. Seems to be very like ornate. There's
like a dressing room.
there's an inkwell with a feather pen in there, but it doesn't seem like people have been in this room for very, very long. The illusion magic is coming from this room.
Anywhere in
I
particular?
can't tell where.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at something real quick.
Is invisibility an illusion spell, Jenny?
Maybe. Illusion, or I'm trying to think what else it would be.
You see a
Enchantment?
faint outline around one of the bookshelves.
Ooh.
There are bookshelves lighting the walls, but the middle one on the far end has a faint outline around it. This is what's giving you the illusion magic.
She touches it.
You touch it. Okay.
And yes, invisibility is illusion. I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
As you walk up to it and touch it, your hand goes through. And you touch the wall behind it.
I stick my head through
Do I
slowly.
see her head vanish to a bookshelf?
Yeah, it goes inside the bookshelf.
Whoa!
As you do that, your head slowly makes contact and touches like the cold wall behind it.
Can I see anything once I have my head inside it, though?
It's just the wall.
Just a wall. It's just a wall.
Why
Here.
would the... That's it? Is there any, like, button or lever to push?
I
Secret thing
feel
on
around
the
the
floor?
wall and the floor and
Feeling around the wall and floor, roll
bookshelf
me
on the side.
an investigation check.
Okay.
Can I assist her?
Yes, advantage.
Advantage on my investigation.
I am Inspector Jean-Claude.
It helped because I rolled a 12 first and then a 24. You doubled my roll.
Inspector Jean-Claude at work.
Feeling around, you do not feel you do not feel a switch or a lever of any kind. But it is strange, like the placement of this illusory bookshelf here. But no, you don't feel anything. You feel on the sides of the other switches. Looking at the books, and nothing seems to stand out to you. The books are of a the books tell their own story. These are medical books.
Oh. I'm actually very interested in those.
But you can't grab them, right? Because they're not real.
Oh wait, I thought you meant on the other shelves.
Oh yes, on the
But
other
there were
shelves
other
too.
shelves.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
but you notice that the illusory. You already found it was illusion, but you see that the bookshelf in front of you is a copy of another bookshelf. Like the books are lined up just the same.
Oh. I go over to the other bookshelf and look around there.
We're gonna pick you back off of your 24 investigation still.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be just books. Again, medical books, and feeling around. Again, you don't feel anything. But these books are real and they're dusty.
Nothing. Can't move the bookshelf. There's no like secret door.
You can't move the illusory one, but everything else you can touch.
You need to move something?
I don't know. I just don't know why they'd make a copy of this bookshelf. They're the same bookshelf. If I move something on the real bookshelf, does it change the illusion?
Ooh, good point.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens to the illusory one.
Maybe we should move the bookshelf to its illusionary one.
Like a key.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'll do it.
It might be just a waste of time, but I'm curious why it's here.
No, it's a puzzle and I want to solve it. And I'll use powerful build.
What's Jean-Claude doing?
So I count as one size larger when determining my carrying capacity and the weight I can push, drag, or lift.
Just lifts a bookshelf.
Just
Books and all.
You put the bookshelf against the illusion, and it's so nice because you just have to line it up with the bookshelf. The exact dimensions are there, so you can just make little fits. It's like Photoshop. As you go ahead and adjust every book, Jean-Claude, you can go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Yes. I am so good at that.
Is there any help from me here, or does it just have to just be him?
I'll see.
Assuming I'm looking around a bunch too.
Yes, you can help.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
18. Nice.
I will take the 18 and not the 3.
Not the sorry. Not the trois. The trois. Oh goodness. I was so scared when I had to do your voice. I was like, nope, never again. I'm never gonna play it. I'm never gonna do that. Never gonna do
There
that.
will
bit.
never be doppelganger Jean-Claude.
I always have to impersonate Cecilia. So Jean-Claude, as you align the bookshelf up, there is you given a spot that there is some stark differences now. Letters along the spine of the on the spines of the book says in the illusory one, all of them were sort of like a bit more brighter actually than the other one. But as you line it up, you get to see as the two images mend together, some of the letters on the book, when they become lined up, some of them are faded and some of them are light. Most of them are faded.
What are the ones that are lit?
In the first book, it's Janice Luarth. Janice Luarth's medical knowledge, and the J is a light. And then it says Edicus Farrington, and then Alois, GEA, and as you look down, it says NCLAUDE.
Jean-Claude, that's me. Why is my name on a book?
Across multiple
When
series
you-
of books. Of book spines.
When you point it out, she's like just kind of looking at it, confused and worried.
Is Cecilia's name there, or is it just my name?
Just yours.
Yes, hello. It is me, Jean-Claude. Ghost children. I have the dolly to play with.
Thunder.
Yes,
What
it is
is-
me.
I guess if someone was in here, they could just make that illusion. If they know magic and stuff.
Well,
If
maybe
they
the
know
kids
your
were waiting
name and they
for
know your
me.
voice and
Oh. 80 years ago? And I've been traveled for 200?
well, if it was someone we met in town just now, or then Butler.
I'm thinking it is either ghost children saying hello, or is there something here. What else is in this room? I don't know.
That's it. It just says Jean-Claude and nothing else.
And they're medical textbooks, right?
Medical
About
textbooks.
what?
It's just different like facets of medicine, medical care, like things about the anatomy of different races, like different races' bodies and such. Medical, like natural, like medicine. One of them is straight up like potion recipes and such.
I'm confused, Cecilia.
Me too. Can I look for the books for anything interesting? Can I also open them up and see if they are what they say they are?
You open it up and these are genuine books.
Yeah.
It's a little faded. It's old. Go ahead and go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Okay.
While she's doing that, can I use one of my fucking whatchamacallits?
16.
Divine Sense.
Investigation.
Yeah, you can give me divine sense. Right now, as your divine senses search out for any rancorous sort of like scent that'll depict you as celestial or undead, fiend, You get nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's 30, 60 feet, right?
60 feet. Yep. Anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover.
No
Okay.
ghost children.
No ghost children
No
right
ghost children.
now. Okay.
If
Good
there
to
were
know.
ghost children, now Jean-Claude knows.
Now I know. Not here
Ah.
right now.
Just
Those
an
little
alive
bastards.
person pulling a prank.
A live person being a little dick.
With that investigation check, as you're flipping through the books, you do catch on one of the pages. There's a page, a sort of like referendum about another a fellow doctor, and it goes, it does go like it goes. Before he died, my last farewell to him was one of the best ones you can really give anybody. A nice, neutral goodbye. And you see the word goodbye is lit just like those the ones on the shelf.
It says goodbye, Jean-Claude, you motherfucker.
Goodbye, she says, just looking at the book.
Goodbye what?
It's glowing in the book. There might
Like
be
my name?
Yeah, look.
Okay, goodbye what? You want me to leave the house? We'll leave in the morning. I don't get this.
Maybe some of the other books also have glowing text in them, but it would take
Yeah, well,
a
fuck
while.
it. And I'm gonna start ripping them open and just...
You start.
Was the book I was looking at, was it one of the ones that was glowing that I looked through, or
Yes.
is it a different one?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It was the very first
Check
one with
those
J.
Okay.
Looking through the rest of them, and I'll expedite this. Looking through the rest of them, like looking through, you're not getting anything. But the word goodbye is still a lie, and that's it. But you're not getting anything else.
Okay. I don't really know what to do with you, Cecilia.
I don't know either, but I don't want to stay here.
Okay, then do we want to go to the basement and say... I don't know. I leave it up to you.
Yeah, I think they might want to know this, too.
Correct.
I feel like that's a valid reason to interrupt them.
Hey,
I keep the book in my hands, but I go over to the basement door and knock on the door.
No response.
Hi, me, Stellar. We found something.
Come in.
Does it sound like someone might be impersonating them? Not that I can tell, it sounds like.
It does sound like Stellar.
Okay. I open the door. We'll start to go down.
I'll stay at the top. Guard the door. You know,
Cecilia,
Chill up here.
you make your way down, and you see that a torch has been lit down here. A light's been given. You see the just from upstairs down, you can see like the flickering of a light, and you see the silhouette of two people sitting around. And you hear goes, "What did you find?"
Hey, well, there's this illusion magic
As you
upstairs.
get towards the bottom of the stairs, you do not see a Stellar or Jaime. you see a small, little, campfire. And the two things that were making the silhouette are two dolls placed in front of the fire. One looks like a white tiefling, another looks like a dark-skinned human.
Um,
That's when the door shuts between the both of you.
How? Wait. Wow. I'm in front of it. What? How?
Yeah, you're in front of it. It shuts.
Cecilia, come on. I knew I was a dick
Pod!
before. Wait,
Pod! Stellar! Jaime!
Jean-Claude, as you are just kind of dealing with it, you do see the keyhole. It kind of lights up, lights coming through it. Do you want to peek through it to see what's going on in here?
I'm like, listen, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I was a dick earlier. I get uncomfortable when people are uncomfortable, and I try to make jokes about it, okay?
Do you look through the keyhole?
Yes. And he's screaming through the keyhole.
As you look through as you screaming, and then you look through the keyhole, it was a light. You saw light coming through it, but as you look through, pitch darkness, utter pitch black.
Okay, so I apologized, and now you're being a dick about it. Now I'm pissed. Open the door.
Cecilia.
Did he hear me yell out his name?
He did. Yes.
Okay.
But as you look up, Cecilia, you see on the door, peeking through the eye hole. This figure is attached to the door. You see all skins and bones, small. You can see the wrinkly back of its head, not marrow.
I was like, not again.
You see, it is upside down, it's crawling upside down, all sticking to the door. And as you see, it kind of places its hand over the keyhole, and it looks up to you with its pitch black, dark eyes. And then you see it just kind of crawls, cracks. As it moves, you see
I
it.
swipe up the Jaime and Stellar dolls.
Plushies! The plushies!
Baya says, "Oh, they got turned into marketable plushies before we could do it." And you see,
oh my god, they turn people into plushies. That's a room full of people.
You see,
Yep. You're playing with people.
I'm playing with fucking people.
You see the person, every movement, it's cracked. You see its nails jagged downwards. The dark the dark cuticles of its nails jagged and stretched out. And folded over the front of its fingers as it just slowly pats its finger across you.
Hi, do you like dolls? I don't know what to do. Claude, please.
Open the door.
Jean,
No, come down.
You don't hear. You don't hear.
Oh, I know.
Jean-Claude.
Is the detect magic still up? Just out of curiosity. That's 10 minutes usually.
That's 10 minutes? I would say that the investigation inside of the room.
We searched a long time, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
Jean-Claude, there comes a point as you're yelling, you hear behind the door, Jean-Claude?
Whose voice? Cecilia?
Cecilia.
Hey, Cecilia.
Luring you down too.
Goes, the door unlocks and you see a very unsure Cecilia opening the door and looking at it. She looks at you. She just goes, Stellar and Jaime are gone.
Okay, well, what was the deal with the light thing? Light show.
I have no idea.
What do you mean what do you mean they're gone?
They're not there.
Okay, where's this stuff? Was there stuff down there? Cecilia.
They're not there.
Okay, well, come on. We'll go find them. Maybe they went for a walk. I don't know.
I, I I'm not sure if they went for a walk. I mean, Jaime said he didn't want to get exposed to the moon.
Okay, then where are they? Where would they have gone? If not, where?
We could check other parts of the house.
Okay, then come on.
Okay.
Let me tell you, if this is a joke, it's not funny. And I know, I know,
You're
I
going to
know.
You're going to come
What?
with me this time, right?
Well, yeah, I was guarding the door, which you shut. Well, not you, I guess, but someone shut on me and then decided to put light
Why
in
would
it.
I shut the door?
I don't know, but did you cast a spell when you were down there? No. Then why is that? Why the light the light? Why?
This place is so weird.
I know. Okay, hold on 1 second. Can I use divine sense again on the door?
On the door?
Yeah.
Um, trying to sense any kind of like, beings again. You're not getting anything again.
Well, son of a beach. Okay. No, nothing. Okay. Come on, Cecilia.
Oh, what were you? Wait, what if she has a look on her face like she has an idea, but she doesn't say it.
What if what?
She pulls out the saddlebag, and you see the detect magic is casted again. And you see this time the feathers careen upstairs.
Back to the dog room?
Yeah, very uncomfortable.
It's okay. I have little Dolly with me. Come on, we go play. All right, goes children. We're ready to play. Come on, Cecilia.
Makes a face.
Head upstairs.
You head upstairs.
Yeah, he's no question in his mind. This is her.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
We were just talking about the episode where this happened in Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure.
So one of you is gonna turn evil. Disclaimer: I haven't watched the show, so I don't know if that's true.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna find out our mom's the main villain of the movie and just go crazy. Spoilers for Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure.
Like spoiler alert.
I was a little late on the spoiler alert. Sorry.
You watch as Cecilia. You see this ghoul-like figure, all fours on the ground, kind of like circle
Ew.
around you.
I am ready to cast a spell on it if it looks like it's going to attack.
You're mine.
I'm
Whoop its
gonna
fucking ass.
cast Moonbeam. I cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's the saving throw? Oh, there it is.
Saving throw is a con save.
It's a 13 DC.
DC 13. Which feels
9.
so...
Oh,
Okay.
hell yes.
So it takes 11 radiant damage. And if it fails, it will instantly revert to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. If it's a shape changer.
You see
Ooh, good point.
you see as a silvery beam of pale light shoots downwards and in circles around the creature in this like sort of cylinder. You watch as it just kind of like It begins to scream as you see like the scissors on his body begin to like burn and blister, and it just rushes off.
Oh.
As it rushes off, you see just down to into shadow.
I have a thought. While the spell is still up, I take the dolls and I put them under
You put them under.
the moonbeam. Under the moonbeam.
Mhm.
Ooh.
If I kill them, I swear. Can I make it non-damaging?
I said I would allow it because you are a practitioner of the moon.
Okay.
Them
You
up
hold
and
it-
down.
You hold it under the moon.
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
Okay. She seemingly the thing isn't here. Do I still like hear it close by? Can I just like look around, either perception, investigation, whatever you think is best for the time?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check. What are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking for right now. Top priority is signs of more danger. After that, it's unusual, stellar Jaime, anything like that. But the main thing is signs of danger.
All right, perception.
8.
Here's what's obvious. Your vision is really good in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
You see multiple heads, bobbing heads in the dark, crawling along the walls, stalking
Nope.
around, but not entering the circle of moonlight.
Fuck no.
Moonlight
You
only
s-
lasts a minute.
You see 3. One of them, the one you just burnt. 2 of them smaller. Two of them smaller, and kind of like children.
Like the family.
The kids.
What were the? Do I remember their names?
You're just giving Jackson's name, but that's it.
Jackson. She's gonna try. She goes. Jackson.
You see that the adults one heads like eyes wide open in recognition, and the teeth starts grinding together.
I don't want to hurt you. I really don't. I just want to know where my friends are, okay?
Man.
What was that?
Stop it.
Submit.
Submit.
Mm-hmm.
Is the door open? Can you get out?
Yeah, is there anything up the stairs right now?
Nothing.
I'm gonna go that way.
You're gonna go that way. As
With the
you
dolls.
rush out of the circle, you hear as you rush out of the circle. As soon as you step out, you hear screams as they leap sideways across, attaching to the walls, jumping to different walls like grasshoppers, and just chasing you. They jump vertically and crisscross as they all
You're gonna have to use
chase
the
you
moon
and
on their
stare
ass.
away.
Moonshard these bitches.
Yeah, honestly, that's smart.
So, Jean-Claude. You see Cecilia. She's there's a pep in her, there's like a she's very nervous. Like of course she's very anxious, and you know this look on her. But she's still making her way forward. And she goes, this time let's the both of us into the room.
Okay, don't worry.
We can't leave each other alone right now.
Okay, alright. I wasn't trying to leave you alone. I was trying to make sure no one came down the stairs to fuck with you. Okay? All right. Okay. So, little dollies, you're coming in, okay?
As you walk into the room, the room has not changed since you last left it. And Cecilia walks in the door walks into the room behind you. You do see something though. One of the dolls now is holding a sort of like a plush pitchfork.
Okay. This is not safe for children, especially ghost children.
I don't think that's gonna hurt anyone.
I think it is bad for children to see something like this. Okay, little doll, I'm going to take your pitchfork away. Let go.
You see as you kind of pull it up, it does kind of like slide out of its hold, but then it like grips it.
Little doll, let go.
Is it holding on to it?
Yes. I am trying not to panic. Let go, little doll.
Make an athletics check.
Catch the fucking doll. This is where it helps to play a fucking dumbass.
I bet
too.
whatever this thing is that's like controlling my vision is doing this with everyone in the town.
Ooh, good point. Oh, 25. Okay, so the doll rolled a 25 and I rolled a 22. Well,
It's holding onto it, and not only is it doing that, it was like being pulled up, but now you see it's like planted now. And as you're getting more and more frustrated with it, you see that second hand latches onto it.
okay, I let go. I don't understand why you're so mad at me, ghost children.
You hear the door close,
Cecilia, why did you close the door?
and you see the back of Cecilia. You catch her at the end of her closing the door, but she's not turned towards you.
Celia?
That's better.
What is?
Her hands fall to her side, and you see that one of her hands is holding a knife.
What's wrong? Okay, hold on.
As her head bends backwards, and you see that she bends. You hear a crack as she bends all the way back, and looks at you. Jean-Claude, are we done here? Both of her hands hit the ground, and she spider backwards crawls towards you.
Jungle goes, Cecilia, what the fuck? And he's gonna try to climb up on one of the doll.
As you begin to climb up on one of the shelves, you hear the dolls begin to laugh.
You know what, you little shit? That's not funny.
They're laughing, and you see their heads are like twitching and like going back and forth.
You know what? You know what? I don't appreciate any of this. I was supportive of you, and I looked out for you, stupid dolls. And he's going to start like whacking them away as he's trying to climb up the doll shelves.
As Cecilia begins to like crawl towards you, she takes a swing at you with a knife.
You, what the fuck?
1 second here. Thank you for playing this game, guys. This is really nice.
Yeah, thrilling. Jesus Christ.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not, because I actually have my enchanted armor this time. So 19, right? 19 AC until I get hit.
That's right, yes. So it doesn't hit.
Bye-bye.
The knife, you see, grinds against your armor. But nothing happens. And what are you trying to do now?
So he's not sure yet if this is a charmed Cecilia or if this is not Cecilia. He has no clue. So he's gonna use the butt of his axe and go, cut the shit, Cecilia, and smack her down.
Smack it. Okay, go ahead. Give me a check.
What would that be? What would I roll?
It'll be straight a great axe attack roll, I'll say.
Okay, so just battle axe. Got it. 11. He's not swinging hard.
It's really creepy because the legs and the hands move very fast now. You see spiders like or cockroaches. That's how fast her hands and legs are moving as she just dodges your attack.
Okay, I'm starting to feel like this is not Cecilia Enchanted. Could be wrong.
Jean-Claude, it's me.
Okay, no, it's not you. So now he's going to cast Channel Divinity, Turn the Faithless.
Turn the Faithless?
Mm-hmm.
Let me take a look at that real quick. Oh boy. Painful for Fey Fiends to hear.
Mm-hmm. So I'll read it for chat. You can use your Channel Divinity to utter ancient words that are painful for Fey and Fiends to hear. As an action, you can present your holy symbol, and each Fey or Fiend within 30 feet can hear must make a Wisdom saving throw. It might not be Fiend.
You grip your hand. Your bracelet comes to light, and you hold it up. A very glorious light fills the room. Give me a quick perception check.
Okay. Because also, if it's a shapeshifter, its form is revealed. But yet again, only if it's Fiend, which it might not be. Perception. It probably does nothing, but I tried.
Perceive.
18. Sorry, 18.
The DC was really high. So, no, you succeeded.
Okay. Really?
Yes. You catch it because you haven't used this before, but you know what it does. It's in the. Of course, you know what it does. It's a magic that comes from the very depths of your heart and your soul. So you hold up your bracelet, and the entire room comes to light. There is something strange that happens that you catch. There's no like immediate reaction, but after like 2-3 seconds of in the light, then you see the sizzling of skin and the Celia clutching her head. Her jaw becomes unhinged. And you see her mouth goes a lot bigger than it actually is, as she just screams. And you see all the dolls begin to like this cacophony of screams as well. But it took a bit.
Interesting. It took a bit.
Yeah.
And they didn't leave me alone, right? She didn't the fake Silly didn't move away from me.
She did not move away, but she is being like burnt by it. Which your ability does not do.
And is the creature's true form revealed? Or no? Well, I mean, kind of, with the melting flesh.
No other forms revealed. That's just Cecilia.
Okay. Because if they were fiends, I'd also get advantage on my attacks, but I guess not. Okay, well, I'm assuming it's not Cecilia, so I'm going to... Well, is it there? Its turn now? How are we doing this?
It's just freeform. I will say that right now it's just kind of like still, so you can do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to rush towards the door. So I'm gonna try to whack it out of my way.
It falls before you easily. It's a door. This time it's one just super swing, and then the entire door just falls off its hinges.
And I go, "You need to get the fuck away from me!" And he sprints out.
You hear distorted, "Come back, don't leave me."
Cecilia! Cecilia!
Oh gosh, I'm just reminded of Rush Hour. Jackie! So back to you, Cecilia.
I was running towards the stairs, but there.
You're running up the stairs. You have the head start. You get to the door first, and you try it, and it's locked. You hear the sounds of them latching onto the walls as they're closing it behind you. The growls going louder and louder. What do?
Pull out the moon shards.
Pull the moon shards?
I don't use them, but I pull them out.
Moon power, baby.
Okay, you pull them out.
No difference, seemingly.
As you pull them out, they do come alight, and you see the you see them you see the three ghouls latching onto the walls, kind of like see it, and they kind of like go backwards a bit, kind of like staring at you.
Is that enough opportunity for me to try to break the door?
Give me an athletics check. Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Cece.
I don't have proficiency in athletics, unfortunately.
Cece.
19.
Nice.
The door breaks open easily, and you see as it breaks open, you see the ghouls begin to start dashing towards you again, and you hear, what is that?
Nothing important. Jean-Claude.
And then you hear, Cecilia.
Okay. I'm also holding the dolls in the other hand. The two dolls.
Jean-Claude, you come down to see Cecilia holding on to two dolls, and three ghouls encircling, about to dash towards her.
You spied on Cecilia! Where's Cecilia?
They're real?
Yes. Where's Cecilia would know!
I don't...
Submit.
Is that coming
Help!
from behind her?
The ghouls, as it comes out of the doorway, it just looks over to you, Jean-Claude.
Why do you have those fucking guns? And he's going to go, Cecilia, get the fuck out of here! And he's going to throw. I think I have a dagger. Let me check real quick. Oh wait, no. I have my javelin. I'm gonna toss that. Hey, I throw my javelin.
Yes, throw the javelin, please.
22.
22 hits.
Heck yeah. 7 piercing damage.
Oh, I think it's another attack roll. Is it?
Did you
Did I? Oh, I did another attack roll. Sorry, guys.
on the word javelin?
I need to press javelin.
Watch it be 7.
Even
Oh, 8.
better.
Even better.
Even better.
Better, baby.
Make another perception or investigation check for me, Jean-Claude.
Probably it's not affected by it because it's piercing, but I tried. I'm not that smart.
You see that the one you hit, I assume the mother, you see it travels with the javelin and sticks to the wall.
That's good.
You see just, and it looks looking at you, Jean-Claude.
I'm sorry for what happened to you. Not my fault. We can't help you. Cecilia, we out. Bye.
It's surrounded, and also she goes, Stellar and Jaime are dolls. I don't know what to do.
You know what? That's fine. Out. We go out now. Time to leave. And he's gonna sprint.
I'm
towards the door.
surrounded, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can't leave.
Um,
Even the one that I threw a javelin at.
That one's pinned to the wall, but there's the two kids.
Oh, there's one in between me and her.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
But you see that one of the kids is just gonna goes, what is that? Give it to me.
back of the bag.
And it's gonna jump towards the bag. Make a real quick. You can make a Dex saving throw for me.
Okay. 4.
Ooh.
I'm very clumsy.
You kind of like clumsily like kind of bring your bag up, like, ooh, how do you do it? And you see that the goat actually misses you as it lunges towards you, and it hits the wall.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Very undexterous.
Yeah, you were pretty sure
Stellar
you
and
were gonna.
Jaime fighting them
Hmm?
in a different... Stellar and Jaime might be fighting them in a different place. Like how you kind of saw the effects of the moonbeam. That's what I thought happened earlier.
You
when
mean like
they
it's
recoiled.
a time thing?
I don't know about that, but I mean like when we were at the same time doing different things at different times. So I did my moonbeam, and then you noticed them recoiling, but not from your thing. So I thought maybe that was connected. Like they were happening at the same time, you know, because we were just playing them at the same time. They happened at the same time, but I could be wrong. But I don't know. I don't know. She. I don't know. When can I?
Yes, you can do,
Okay.
you can do things. Though.
Okay. I have my. Gosh, I knew what I was gonna do, and then now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe this shouldn't be the priority, but since one missed me, can I locate object on the hat I gave Stellar?
Ooh.
Yes.
Nice call.
It is within 1,000 feet.
Nice call,
You
Jenny.
definitely sense it.
On the doll.
It's outside of the house.
Okay. Stellar's outside. Do I have enough opening to leave the opportunity attack from one still?
It would probably be an opportunity attack. Yes.
I think that's fine. I'm gonna start going towards the door. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to make an opportunity attack against you?
Okay.
It swipes at you. But you see that it just completely, utterly misses. You see Jean-Claude. You see that it just a ferocious swipe, but Cecilia leaves the vicinity of it. As you go towards the door, Cecilia, you see that the door is locked.
Okay. I already used my
That's
action.
down. Yeah.
Otherwise, I would try to break it, unless I can. If you're going free form.
What a moment here, Jean-Claude, as
Yeah.
you just kind of like you have other javelins and your weapons and everything. You see that the one of the kids, you see just kind of like stands up for a moment, and a sudden calm kind of like fills over the group as they're like as their movements become still. And you see that they retreat back into the study. They all suddenly just go back. You see that the one that has the javelin inside of it, it just kind of like pushes itself against the javelin.
Why?
And then I'm gonna start retreating back into the study.
Oh, goes into the study, not the cellar.
The study, yes, with the where the
The
illusory book, the bookcase is where.
Cecilia.
She's about to run into a door. What?
You go. And he's gonna go follow.
Well, not without you. Where are you
What?
going?
They're going into the study. Why would they go into the study? That makes no sense.
I guess she's gonna turn to follow you then.
Don't go at the door. Come on, go. I'll be right back.
No.
Jean-Claude, as you poke your head into the study, you see they're completely gone.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's the like everything was there, but the ghouls are not there.
Cecilia, there's like a portal in here.
Not. I'm gonna tell you the obvious. You don't even see the blood splatter from the ghoul you pierced with the javelin.
What is going on?
Are they fake? Are they illusions too?
Oh, good point. They might not even be real. That's why they're not fucking real, are they?
Did one hurt you?
No. Did one hurt you?
No.
They're
didn't
not
get
fucking
touched.
real. All right, you little bitch. And now he's gonna start like slam the door open. He goes, whoever the fuck you are, you come out right now.
But
Into the
Stella
study.
and Jaime are still gone.
As you go into the study, there is one lone doll sitting in the middle of the room, and it just goes, "Goodbye."
What does it look like?
It's a normal doll.
I slice it in fucking half.
Give me a wisdom save.
As I smack this doll down. 20, dirty.
Your axe slices through, completely goes through. The illusion is gone. You hit the ground. The ground splinters up. The illusory bookcase in your head is gone.
In my head.
Yes, it's gone.
I just see him slice through a doll and the doll stays there.
Yeah. You can give me a wisdom save too, let's say.
Okay. 15.
Gone. You blink a few times and you see as the wibbly wobbly visage, everything, the doll is gone and that bookshelf is gone.
Okay.
I still sense Stellar's nightcap outside.
Yes. And both of you give me a perception check.
Okay.
It's the fucking halfling from the beginning who's like, he's always a trickster. Little bitch. 14.
As you Jean-Claude, for you especially, after you hit the floor and your battle axe splits through the ground, you do hear a small
Where the fuck is it?
It seems to be coming from the space. Coming from below the floorboards, which you just hit.
Ripping it up.
As you're ripping it up, you do hear this seems to be a bit uncalled for. You don't have to do any of that. This is a beautiful house that you are wrecking.
Why don't you come up here and show me, tour guide? And he's gonna keep fucking hitting it.
Why don't you just
Maybe you could just lift it?
why don't you just and you see the space behind the illusory bookcase where it once was, but now a real bookcase in front of it. You see a slab putting against to open.
Grab them by the throat. I don't know who it is. I don't care who it is. I grab them by the throat.
It's a pathway.
Oh, damn it.
It goes, we says let's meet face to face, but let it be known that you are a part of something greater. Are the both of you mad? You move the bookcase, Jean-Claude, easily. It is one-handed.
No. Why would I be mad?
A small staircase that leads downward.
Come on, Cecilia. Let's go meet a new friend.
If anything, the both of you gave wonderful reactions. I can add you as addendums to my book.
That sounds lovely. Come on, Cecilia.
As you come down, you see a genuinely like stocked room, like lived in. There's a bed and a telescope that looks out of a small like window out towards the top. This basement room, and you see multiple like books and like a big things with like writing. There's writings, like multiple pages with ink still being dried. Drawings on the wall of the both of you, of your like scared faces. You see there's a quick drawing of a very scary looking Cecilia, the one that you saw, Jean-Claude. And you see a half elven man who's standing in front of the writings, both hands up. He's well dressed. He's got small glasses on. Hello there. We haven't properly met. Don't you have your friends to attend to?
Hello there. I think you know my name, but I don't know yours. What is your name?
You might know my name. My name is Fernigan Kavakos. Which is Jean-Claude a recreational book reader of horror books?
Not so much. Unless there's a romance plot in it, then no. But if there's a romance plot in it, then yes.
Okay, then no. You don't know this guy.
No, I don't. I go, oh, of course I know you. Am I close enough to him?
Yeah. As you're getting closer, he's like kind of like taking like little steps away from you. He goes, I see that you've been. I can pay you because this is wonderful research.
No need to pay me. You have lovely art.
And you can look up and see the place where you've been smashing the floorboards.
Oh dear. You know, I can fix that. How close am I to him now?
You're getting closer. You are definitely advancing closer than he is backing away. He goes, I can put in a character like you. I bet the audience would love you. A very strong, big, burly character. A lumberjack, I'm assuming.
Yes, you know, lumbersexual is very in right now. How close am I?
You are as close as you want to.
Fucking decks him in the mouth. Punches him straight in the mouth.
Go ahead and attack him with advantage.
He's an author. What can he do?
He's an author. This is just what would this be? How would I roll this on Roll20?
Go ahead and make me
Athletics?
just athletics.
Okay, you said advantage.
Yes.
Wow. Well, nat 1 and an 8. So I'm really pissed.
You punch forward, and your fist actually like punches forward, and like he manages he steps out of the way. Your punch lands like on one of the wooden desks and just sends paper scattering about.
Oh, come on! Don't you want to?
No. Please listen. This is how writers. He's on his knees now. Like, this is how writers. This is how they work. I was just getting the very best, the very very best out of the situation. What Jean-Claude, right? Jean-Claude.
The shirt full on heaves him up high into the air.
He is off the ground. You are holding him with one hand.
I go, Cecilia, can you do the talking, please?
Um, I'm kind of worried about Jaime now, if
I
they're outside.
Yes, the trail led them outside. I had heard about the prevailing issues with the moonlight, and I thought to perhaps draw the best fear. I thought best to place him out and see and gather the reactions. And I thought there was a ripe story there, but I'll pay him
Gonna
more than anyone. I'm
I'm
very
gonna go
rich.
upstairs. I'm just gonna go back up. I'm going back up, and I'm following my spell to get to Stellar.
As you go back up, um, you sense that the locate object is actually coming closer. Jean-Claude, what are you doing?
I bring him down so his face is to my face, and I go, "You intentionally tried to harm my comrade."
I thought I didn't. No, I overheard.
You overheard us talking about the way or something, and you thought to shove him out into direct moonlight for a
That's not
story.
true.
Then
Obviously,
what did you just say?
I haven't been able to keep an eye on them since you broke out of your room.
I slam him into the desk.
As you slam him into the desk, he just kind of like curls up. He goes, "Oh, my back." Oh,
And I'm going to hold his face into the desk, and I'm going to say, "You're not fucking moving.
please, please, please.
Shut up."
That's an automatic success on intimidation. He shuts up.
And I'm just going to hold and wait until Cecilia comes back downstairs with Jaime and Stellar.
Cecilia, you make your way outside. You see that the rain has actually lightened up. The clouds above has lightened up, giving way to full moonlight. And you hear
Stellar, are you okay?
Stellar running out of the woods, clutching her arm, limp arm, blood dripping down her shoulder.
Where where is he?
I don't know what happened.
Everything that led you out here was fake. We found that out. It was fake. Someone was faking it. But what's happened to Jaime?
You hear a howl. Stellar's eyes widened, and you see she turns around. She just goes, "Jaime, please!" And you see parting the woods, standing on its hind legs, an 8-foot tall werewolf. Its eyes glowing this whitish glow. As it kind of like steps forward, you see it snarling at the mouth. It snaps at the air. It seems to there seems to be an inner battle going on. It looks at the both of you. Looks at Stellar. There's a moment of calm before there's just.
I don't have any more second level spell slots.
Stella goes, "It's me, Jaime. Please. I told you I wasn't going to leave you alone."
Are we near the stable, Timmy?
It is going to have. You're gonna have to go around the back of the house.
Okay. I'm thinking the tarp. Can we get him out of the moonlight somehow?
Jesus. looking at you, Cecilia. Moonweaver.
Moonweaver?
Jaime? As it looks towards Stellar, there's this legit moment of just like, it snaps back. It seems like it's in pain.
It's okay. We can go get away from the moonlight. Jaime.
Roll a persuasion check.
16. That's actually pretty
Okay.
good for 0 mod.
You catch it.
Oh.
You seen it in the eyes of your sister before, this kind of look where the eyes soften when there is a moment of ferociousness that just all of a sudden just falters completely for a second. As you see the eyes of Jaime, it returns to its original color for a moment. You see it's like it's fighting. There's some forces tugging at each other before it just kind of like goes back to where it was. And you just hear a whimper. Help. That's when that's when you see, as you're focused on the werewolf, a crossbow bolt coming from the side and striking the werewolf in the side. There's no pain. You see the werewolf. All of a sudden, the wild side comes back. As you can see, it just looks towards who shot it, and you see one of the dwarven guards on a horse, kind of like aiming the crossbow at it, like wide-eyed.
No, stop! Just go away! Just go away! No!
You see Jaime begin to rush towards the dwarven guard. You see the dwarven guard trying to reload. Goes, Jaime,
Can I
Jaime,
cast?
don't!
Can I cast sleep
You may cast sleep.
and try to center it where it only can hit him, and so it won't hit, a dwarf first?
Absolutely.
24 hit points.
This game
I
just
imagine he has more than that.
Yeah.
this game got real. Yeah. Yeah. You can see it legitimately, like, and it's just the ferociousness shakes its head viciously, but it does slow it down enough as kind of like wait. It just kind of like deals with its affliction, and it just shakes off the mist you put over it. You see the as Stellar is running towards Jaime, the dwarven guard has loaded another crossbow bolt and just shoots again. I actually got to roll to see if this hits. It does not. It sinks into the werewolf's skin, but not far enough. Grabs the arrow and breaks it.
Reach in the back. I have like blankets or something to cover Moonlight. I don't know if it's gonna help at this point, but this is the only thing I can think of, aside from just knocking him out. But she yells at him again at the guard to go away, get away.
You and Stellar are going, get out of here, go. Both of you are yelling at this guard to go away. We'll go ahead and see if this guard. Make a persuasion check with advantage. You have to beat an 11.
You can do it.
Well,
Hey, you
I
did
rolled
it.
a 2 first. Stellar's advantage gives me a 12.
You did it.
you watch as the Dwarven guard is like backing away on the horse. The horse is very scared.
Mhm.
And he just goes, "The hell is that thing?"
Go!
It turns. He goes, "I'm breaking reinforcements," and he rushes off.
Oh, Jesus. Good. You can just avoid it.
Don't blame me if anything happens to you.
Help me, Stellar. I have a blanket. Maybe if we can get it over him, maybe it'll protect him from the moonlight. I don't know.
Hey,
But I'm pulling it out.
you're pulling out the blanket. And you see a Stellar holding a hand up to the werewolf. Stellar is going, hey, and the werewolf snaps to her, snarling. You see all the feral in his eyes. We made a promise, remember? You're not alone. You're the same Jaime that I know. And
Can I get it over while she's talking?
make a stealth check for me.
Not stealth. Disadvantage, too. Because I wear heavy armor. So 10 with disadvantage.
Not bad. One moment here.
Maybe he's passive. Well, he's a monk. He's got a high passive.
Unless werewolf, being a werewolf clouds your perception or something. I don't know. Probably
Does
not.
it? Or does it enhance? If there's something like
Enhances it because they
Yeah.
have good hearing and smell. And
You, I rolled a 6 total.
Oh, thank God.
You see Stellar just talking. Now you see two results. The werewolf doesn't seem to be attacking her, as you manage to just walk up behind him. As you get closer and closer, and this is the closest you've ever been, you can feel the pure like size of this creature. Every snarl sort of like shakes you. You can now see the blood on its claws, probably Stellar's blood. As you walk up, it's a lot more intimidating up close, with the blanket in tow.
gonna try to shield him from the moonlight with it.
Make a improvised attack roll using strength with advantage.
Okay. That's just strength plus proficiency. No, not proficiency. I'm not proficient in improvised attacks, so just strength. Nat 20 for a 23.
Nice. Yay.
Wait, was that advantage you said?
Yes, it was advantage.
Okay, not disadvantage. I was just checking.
A sudden jerk of movement. You pull the blanket over over the werewolf's head, and you see it begins to thrash. It's going to make an attack roll against you with disadvantage.
Okay.
1 second here. Haunted house session.
Woo!
Jesus.
It's going to be D20 plus 4? Dang, I thought werewolves were stronger. Yeah, it's a plus 4.
14?
14 misses.
Do I bother? Okay. I don't roll the second one. It begins to thrash around,
It's okay.
throwing claws everywhere. This is when you see Stellar goes, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're helping you, we're helping you, we're helping you, we're helping you." She's gonna roll a persuasion check.
Okay. So 13.
She used a luck point.
Ooh, he's the luck feet.
No, not one.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
what?
Yikes. Yikes.
Make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, I mean athletics check. So add your athletics modifier.
Same
instead.
thing. It's same thing,
Same
16.
thing? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have proficiency in either.
You are holding on. You are like on a bucking bronco, as he is just thrashing around. He does swing what's in front of him though at Stellar, real quick. With disadvantage again. She just
I
barely
should
moves out of the way.
Yeah.
You,
I have rope in the bag. I say quickly.
Stellar nods. Goes reaching for the bag. As she reaches for the bag, she begins to pull out rope. And as she begins pulling out the rope, you see coming out of the bag, Atheus comes out biting onto the rope, and she just shoves him back in there. Like, this is not time for levity. As she picks it up, she goes, "Wait, what am I doing with this? What am I doing?" Style, just Jaime. We're gonna make it so you don't hurt anyone else. Okay? It's just like I promised you. You're not going to hurt anyone.
And it's okay, I'll heal Stellar, so... If that's making you feel bad, you don't have to feel bad, okay?
You're still being tossed about. So it's like,
Yeah, I'm trying
Oh.
to hold enough.
before we make the persuasion check, Jean-Claude. Just goes, I didn't know he had a serious affliction. I'll remain here, but perhaps if the situation is dire, then you should go see your friend.
No, you're coming with me. Drags him.
Wait. You begin dragging him up the stairs as he's thrashing with his legs. He goes, I can walk, please.
No, you do not deserve to walk.
That's when you hear outside a howling growls, the pleas of Stellar and Cecilia.
Drop him and run.
You come out to see Stellar with a rope, Cecilia on top of a thrashing, enclosed, 8-foot-tall, bipedal, furry creature with blood on one of its claws.
Without even hesitation, walk over. Don't know what's going on, but pins down the creature and the blanket over it.
Athletic with advantage. Because Cecilia is definitely helping.
Mm-hmm.
22.
22.
I have to roll a nat 20. Which I did not.
Nope.
You grab it by the claws, its thrashing claws, and you just with you and Cecilia both at once, both moving in a same downward force at once. This 8.5 foot tall werewolf becomes grounded, and of course in this moment it starts to it's thrashing. Stellar, who is bloodied and hurt, deep claw marks in her arm, rushes up and just hands the rope to you, Jean Claude.
Tie it.
As you tie it, Cecilia, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you for that persuasion check for earlier.
Okay.
With it, no, it's normal. It's normal.
Okay. 14.
Jean-Claude, you make work of tying up this werewolf. You you watch as as you do have to let go from time to time to like kind of like get a full grasp. It will take an attack against you with disadvantage. Not even gonna roll a second one. Rolled a 10. It's very reminiscent of like, you know, a cornered dog, a cornered wolf, an animal. All these forces press down against it. All the attacks it does now has this sense of like it's desperate to get away.
Is this considered a beast?
It doesn't seem so.
Okay, so it's not a beast. Got it.
But there is this want to get away from everything. But it's not exclusive to this wolf form that you see before you. You felt this before.
Being trapped.
You get it tied up. Rope wrapped all the way around it. Cecilia and Jean-Claude, as you kind of like the both of you back away from this, the energy that it had fighting for its life from it being pinned down has all of a sudden been drained. And you hear a sort of mournful, silent cry coming from below the blanket.
You're okay.
You see,
Okay.
you see Stellar kneel down. She just goes, "Hey, Jaime. It's me. I'm going to talk to you now, okay?" As her hands gently fall beneath the blankets, she grips it lightly, very deliberate movements, one that you would do to approach a beast, approach a scared animal. She goes, "I'm gonna lift it. I'm gonna lift it. And you're just gonna see your friends." And she lifts it ever so gently, still covering the moon, but just enough so that the werewolf has eye contact with all of you. You see, for a moment, the self-defense mechanism like kicks in, but only for a moment. The eyes narrow, and then they resolve, they soften. As now you can see like tear stains on the werewolf's head. Hey. And Stellar smiles. "I made a promise. See? You're not alone. A shot from afar. Thunder. You see a large hole blast through the chest of the werewolf.
But he's on the ground.
He is. The eyes widen as you see Stellar, eyes open in horror. As the werewolf, who once showed massive strength in its earlier struggle, now gasped as the eyes shorten. Jean-Claude and Cecilia, you look to see where the bullet comes from. And you see a man wearing a hat, this shadowy wolf, spectral wolf by his side, smoking a smoking rifle, throwing knives, gloves on the hand, long pea coat. He reaches for another one of the silver bullets on his bandolier, and he goes, "Remember me?"
I want to heal Jaime.
He loads a bullet. "You will."
I
I
step in
just do
front.
it. I just do it. I don't
I
say it.
step in front. I step in front.
That's where we're gonna end the session.
I'm gonna roll for my healing though, because that's what I do.
Yes, you're going to do that. Absolutely. That is going to be. The both of you definitely have something
10.
to do at the top, and I'll apply that healing.
I just don't want to forget.
Yeah, mine was to stand in front, body shield.
I knew he was gonna show up again. Gosh.
The title of this episode is Silver Bullet.
Son of a bitch.
It just hit midnight. Thank you all for watching.
Might go a little bit longer just to make sure, it counts
Yeah.
as a second day.
Okay, let me see. How do we make this? We'll make this like 3 minutes longer. Yeah.
Just
Nice
chat.
haunted house session.
Jesus.
Thank you for DMing.
Yes, thank you. I'm mad in the best way.
Thank you both so much for playing. Wow.
My silent seething is not at you, Tim. It's at the situation.
There's a lot to be angry at. Whew.
I at first thought that you just flat out killed Jaime.
He wouldn't.
No.
He'll never do that.
Okay, because I was like, if you did, this is going to take a whole different turn of a game.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's not the case.
No. Jaime
Okay.
is not dead,
Dead.
but that hurt him pretty bad.
Yeah.
But silver doesn't kill werewolves. It's just effective.
It's just effective, yes.
Yeah. Yep. That's fine.
Yeah, killing people just instantly like that. It's not fun. That's not fun for the players.
Well, also I was like, it was the killing the NPC while they were down that I was like, if Tim literally like one shot kills this NPC. This is going to change the game
Yeah,
entirely.
it would
While we're
change it,
there.
and it would change it, and that's just so unfair.
It's also like very right. I was also like a little confused because I'm like, this is not Tim's style to kill an NPC while they're down.
No, absolutely
So
not.
when you were like, oh yeah, Cecilia can heal, I was like, okay, I'm fine. De-escalating,
Yes,
de-escalating,
yes.
de-escalating.
Yep.
Breathing. We're breathing. We're calm. We're good.
That's why I was like, I'm gonna roll it this time so that everyone's
Yes,
clear.
yes, just so,
You're
yeah,
like,
I'm
this real fucking clear.
have to clear it up. Jaime is not dead.
Yep.
In fact, I'll give you a little bit extra here. After the bullet, you see Jaime actually reverting, like slowly, like down. The bindings are not working anymore because he's smaller now. But the bullet wound, the big hole is definitely still there. But you healed him.
That's okay. He's still up. He's still there.
Get him in the house, Stellar, and Claude and I will fight this scary guy.
Rule of thumb, just so people know my style. I do not kill NPCs, especially the ones that players like, instantly, and they have no way of dealing with that. You gotta earn these deaths. They gotta happen in a battle. They gotta do something. It's gotta be something else. But a cheap death like that, it's gonna the resentment. It's not fun.
I was gonna say, like, I was literally like, okay. It's okay. You're not gonna hate Tim for this. You're not gonna. You're not gonna. It's okay. Calm.
I have you guys in mind. I don't want any resentment carried over from this game to the next. I've done that once, and it was the worst feeling ever, and I've never done it again.
And because the thing is, a lot of DMs joke about killing your favorite NPCs, and you want to know something? I don't like it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because
we used to, like, I was okay with the joking for a bit, but, like, he used to joke back and forth about, like, yeah, what's gonna happen in the game and stuff. And at one point, it got to be, like, too much. I was like, it's not fun for me to talk about this anymore. And he stopped and never did it again. And that was years ago. And that's all it took.
It's just because, like, sometimes for players, that one helpful NPC is actually an embodiment of the DM for me. Like, I'm like, this is my friend, kind of thing. So to have a sudden NPC death that one you really cared about is kind of like you killed my literal friend. Like, this is the DM's way of being my friend kind of thing. So, yeah.
The thing is, like, I think a lot of, like, DMs, especially, like, once before, they want, like, these moments of, like, cheap shock to really make games memorable, but it's so harmful, like, for the long run, and, like, for the players, like, especially for, like, the players' feeling of choice. You don't ever want to feel like a player has, like, choice robbed from them, and the game doesn't matter. You can make strong narrative decisions, but don't make such big decisions where you feel like the players can't do anything about it, and it just makes a really bad really bad vibe. And the thing is, like, death is final, and it's lasting, and it is very impactful, and it will impact you want that levity in your table. You make death very rare, because especially at this table, death is incredibly impactful. These two role players right here, they look at every details. They let everything affect them and sink into their body. And we're at the beginning of this campaign, so we still want fun. We still want fun folks on the road, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
That's the. Oh, sorry.
Oh, what? Sorry, one more thing. Death can be so uninteresting, too. Everyone thinks it's something cool because it's really tragic and final, but
Like shock value.
there's so much more interest in having a character still go on and still have a story going on and still interacting with the player characters and things like that. That's what me and Jenny discussed one time.
Yeah, I've talked about how, like, in when I was younger and stuff, I was like, haha, yeah, authors killing their characters and things, because they're cool and it pushes the narrative forward. What I realized later is that most deaths in fiction tend to not actually, I don't believe, sometimes it's very dependent. I feel like overall though, most deaths in the fiction I was consuming do not actually serve the narrative better than that character being alive. They are usually, it is usually shock value or trying to make you cry or something. There's some places where obviously it's necessary, and even in D&D too, it is, and it's very possible. But I always like reassure players at like Timmy's games, because I know how Timmy DMs very well because we have played a lot together, is that if they get really worried about something, really anxious about something that's outside of their control, um, it's not going to go bad unless it is up to your decisions. That is the only way that something you really care about will go bad, is you have to knowingly make decisions or knowingly fail and have the opportunity to do something, because he won't do he won't just take the things you love away on purpose without giving you any say in how it happens and any say in stopping it.
Yeah.
So
It's just
that's yeah.
really well. I'm glad with one, I'm playing with this team, but also I'm kind of glad that we continue to kind of like confront that trope that so many DMs left to like, I'm gonna kill your favorite NPC, like I'm gonna kill your favorite NPC, and it gets to a point where it's like, why?
JT can attest for this because Emma, you don't know this, but I expressively asked JT for permission to do this because I know how much NPCs mean to you guys. I was going to kill Cleve. I was going to kill Magnus's, like big orc pal. And I had to very expressively ask JT for permission, and like I did it twice. And I was like, okay, this might be a life-changing events that occur. I might do this. Are you okay with this? So
I'm not.
but yeah, we're talking about this afterwards. It's a bit impromptu, but I think it's actually really important to have this conversation afterwards. And in a way, this is checkup because that was a really high emotion scene. So it's really good that we are having a chance to talk about it afterwards, alleviate some stress, and just put some qualms to rest and get
Safety
things done.
tools.
Yeah,
Heck
absolutely.
yeah. Yeah, and I don't know how long we have to go into this day for it to count as 2 days, because it's unclear based on our past streams. We usually get 2 days out of one. So I hope that it counts as 2 days, because otherwise we're not affiliates yet.
Also, I think this is kind of nice that we're doing this because so many streams don't do this. When the session's over, the session's over. And I think, a lot of people, we don't watch the cooldown sessions, right? After intense moments. At least I don't I don't see it on Critical Role
They
or,
have
the big.
Yeah, they have like a separate show to talk about it, but that comes out like weeks later.
But that's after. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not at the table after the game. So I think it's after shows. Yay.
But just
That's what chat says.
just making things clear. How I DM, how things are going in the future. So if you want shocking and cool NPC deaths, yeah. If it happens,
It'll be earned.
If it happens, it's earned, and I've talked about it before with both Emma and Jenny.
Or it's a backstory NPC who died that I didn't realize I liked until I played a prequel game. Gosh.
That's very specific.
My favorite D&D NPC was already dead when I was first introduced to her.
Oh.
But then I played prequel games and I got to know her in 2 other games.
Oh.
And she's dead, and I'm bringing her back in the actual game.
Baby.
True resurrection.
Oh gosh. I release. Anyways.
I release Siren one.
With that said, anything else from any of us?
Thank you.
Hopefully next time we're affiliate, please update our stats on Twitch
We want
please,
the emojis.
please update, because they always update late, and I just want to click the apply button, and then we never have to be like, hey, follow us again.
Never again. We just get to do what we want now.
With that said, to copy some other show's little motto at the end, remember to love each other. Seriously. Remember to do that. Remember to take care of each other and look after each other, and to keep each other safe. Not only in just tabletop RPGs, but just in general in life. Because you want you want to be with people who keep you safe and care about you, right?
And we care about you.
Yeah, the chat.
You.
The chat.
Oh, Timmy said he cares about chat.
Saeed,
Make it a clip. Make it a clip.
deception check, natural 1. Oops, I was
Clip,
lying.
clip.
Oh, you're lying about lying? I see.
The truth, you mean?
I see, Timmy.
And with that said, this rain is going to carry us over to our next session.
Yay. Let the rain fall down.
Thank you so much for
Feel
watching.
the rain on your skin.
I just can feel it. Our outro music.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.